at it.
Have you ever done a wedding for someone that's divorced?
She texted me. She's like, "Hey, so and so got another girl pregnant. So needless to say, the wedding's off." I was like,
Are you starting with a podcast voice already?
What do you mean the podcast voice, bro?
"Yeah, why did your voice change?"
Dude, what are you fucking... What the fuck?
Right? He's talking differently earlier.
What?
We should pull up that calculator. Have you ever seen it? It's like, how many 5-year-olds could you fight?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I tell you what, the Christmases were bomb.
What?
Up until my brother was born. And then when my brother was born, that was kind of weird. Testing 1, 2. Sounds nice.
Oh, I almost dropped my coffee.
Sounds nice.
Does it?
Yeah, you really got to get it nice and close to these mics, though.
Yeah, you actually do.
Because it hears everything.
It does hear everything.
It hears everything.
You can do some ASMR with these mics if you really want it. We are currently drinking. You know what? I'm just going to say when Steven comes.
Sounds good. You know, that ASMR stuff as you're talking about now, the TikToks, have you seen that? The lives?
No.
So stupid. And I don't, you know,
Wait.
I'm selling myself out because I'm getting these I keep getting these.
Yeah, you are selling yourself out. Why
But
is
it's
that
like
on your
chicks,
algorithm?
These chicks that are like with a freaking microphone and then they're like whispering into that. That's their live. It's a ASMR stuff.
Steven,
Jesus Christ.
quick favor. Can you just check that I'm good in frame? Because my frame is the one that I struggle the most with. Because I can't really check myself.
Oh, I see. I think you check yourself out every morning.
He just said that he thinks that I check myself out every morning. Like, no, the other one.
Yeah, this middle one, like,
Yeah, I know.
hard.
Don't tell him. You can barely see you on the middle one.
Damn,
But you
bro.
can see yourself on that one. That one's just like a backup. Don't worry about it.
Damn, bro, that's fucked up.
It's not fucked up.
It's because it come.
Like,
No, because that's what that one's for. We're already live though, so
I see.
Okay, that's fine.
just like if I'm chilling like right now, am I still in frame? Good.
No, man, you're completely out.
But
The only thing I see here is the door, whatever that thing is.
yeah.
And the ceiling.
All right. No, like for real though.
Yeah, no, you're completely in frame. You're good.
Oh yay.
That's perfect.
Thank you, Steven. So this podcast has been a long time coming.
I think I've been messaging you since you started it.
Well, you did come on, but I fucked up the audio, so it never got released or published.
Are you starting with a podcast voice already?
What do you mean the podcast voice, bro?
Yeah, why did your voice change?
Dude, what are you fucking... What the fuck?
Right? He's talking differently earlier.
Your
What?
voice changed too. I'm the only one talking normally.
My voice changed too?
No. His voice does change. Like he gets more monotone and robotic.
What do you mean monotone?
Yeah, like
that.
this.
This is
Yeah.
My voice is always monotone.
No, it's not. It's only when you meet Steven.
Is this supposed to be loose?
No. You gotta tighten with this one on top.
Which one?
That one.
This here?
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't know. Something. Actually, Brendon was using one yesterday, and I saw that it was loose, and I was like, "Hey man, can you just like tighten it up a little bit?"
Did he get juice on this thing? Why is it sticky?
It is. Brendon.
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
Wait, what?
Well, he was drinking a bang, actually.
Oh, I see.
I need to clean
Yeah,
these
there's
in.
like there's a jello-like substance.
Damn, your voice sounds really good on these
Who's?
Stevens.
Yeah, he does, right?
I'm congested.
He has COVID, bro.
Same.
He's COVID positive right now.
No, the kids have gotten me sick also.
Oh yeah.
I've been fighting a cold for like a day or two.
So how are you going? How are you doing?
You're like, how are you here? You're like, I just came.
no. How are you doing with your new child?
Oh, it's great, man. Like the new baby. She sleeps all day, all night. Just wakes up to eat and shit in the diaper. So it's great. Which are good signs of a healthy baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gotta pee and poo all the time.
That's
like
good.
all the time.
Well, like Brendon works in the medical field, so he would know.
Yeah, no, that's fatherhood and stuff when they're first year.
That's good. Also, not to like just drastically change the topic, where we are drinking African coffee that Steven brought us from Africa.
That I illegally imported.
Did you
through
really?
customs. No, it's fine.
Where did you hide it?
Huh?
Where'd you hide the coffee?
No, I told him I had
We
coffee.
don't wanna know.
Yeah, I thought maybe they were gonna charge
It
me
was like-
something.
See, Steven, we went to pick him up at the airport. Like, Steven, why are you walking a little funny there? What's going on?
He's like, I just really need to go to the restroom right now.
Yeah, I brought back 6 bags.
Nuh-uh.
No, I did.
2.
6, 3. That's impressive.
How many did you
It's any
buy?
record?
It was 2 or 3.
Oh.
So you don't know how many bags you bought?
I think it was 2 with beans, and then there was 1 already ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So have you tasted it?
No. Not yet.
Taste it.
Let me see. I'll drink out of this Roswell mug.
Yeah.
It's fitting for the podcast. Yeah.
Well, it's because, like, by the way, that Roswell mug, he got me that mug for Merry Chrome. Thank you, Steven.
That's a true friend right there.
Yeah.
I've never gotten you a gift.
No, never.
Just besides the nudes I sent you. That's it.
Besides that, but I mean,
That's a gift.
that doesn't really count because they're already on Reddit.
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
So tell us about your trip, Steven. How was it? Like, I know it was hard, but like, what were you thinking? Like the bottom, and then like compared to the summit, and like all that. You know,
I want to go home.
you wanted to go home.
No, it was actually a good time. I just I should have prepared more, and by more I mean at all, because I didn't train at all.
I thought you were training before though. You were like,
I did like in October.
He trained
for a good,
times.
like 2-3 weeks.
oh damn, I thought
You
you were
trained
still
4
training.
times.
No,
and
I
then
was
you
supposed to, and then it was like one thing after another. I just got caught up with work, and then Thanksgiving, and then the first week it was finals. Afterwards, I went to Florida, and I had gone to New Mexico, and then it was Christmas, all this other stuff. So
Oh, you know what? You did hike in New Mexico, right?
yeah, but it was only one day, so that doesn't really do anything.
How long was the hike for Kilimanjaro?
Like 45 miles or so.
Like no, how many
Like
days?
a week.
It was
How
like
many
a
days?
week-
It was 8 days.
8 days of hiking.
Yeah.
So every day you're hiking for how long?
Like 4 or 5 hours a day. Some days it was a little less.
Oh,
Some days it was a little more.
Okay.
It was probably like 2 hours the first day, 4 hours the second day, 4 hours the day after that, 4 hours the day after that.
Why is that? So you can get acclimated to like the new altitudes, or is it just?
Yeah, I mean, we live at sea level here, and then trying to go up to 19,341 feet, something like that.
Exactly on the dot.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, you just got to go up slowly. I mean, you don't want to get what's it called? Haze.
What's that?
Dude.
That
Isn't it like oxygen
it's
building
like
up
pulmonary edema.
your blood? Oh,
Oh,
Like that stuff that can happen if you go up too fast, supposedly.
and then you basically die.
yeah. Or somebody that's new, like if somebody that climbs mountains all the time is already acclimated, like, or they
I
stop.
don't
You
think
know,
I've
I was
seen it.
I was researching on that. I was curious. I was like, I wonder what happens if you stay at altitude for an extended period of time. How long does it take to get deacclimated once you come back to sea level if you don't actually live there? And it was kind of inconclusive, but it seems like you have to be there for a really long time.
I'm pretty sure people would acclimate. Like
People were saying
who
like
go
it
up
has to
and
be like a
down-
month.
you know, up and down mountains all the time.
Yeah.
Like they don't have to worry about that anymore.
I don't know, really. Like, you think so?
Well, yeah.
To whatever altitude I guess you're going to,
Because
because
the
if,
people there's a little island in the Philippines that these people that walk underwater, they're fishermen and they have spears and they just walk underwater for like minutes at a time.
Oh, I've seen that,
Yeah, right?
dude.
And they're
they,
like-
they last like 10 minutes
Their-
underwater.
Yeah, their body composition's completely different
Yeah.
from like a
I mean,
normal
I guess
human.
I guess you could adapt, right? But like to me, like my brain like immediately went to like, whoa, no, that has nothing to do because like it's just like depending on the oxygen levels in your body is your body. But I guess
I
that
don't know,
does
maybe
make
they
sense
adapt, right?
because I mean these guys have no oxygen in the water and they adapted.
yeah, Aquaman.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
Got
think it's
gills
just how
and shit.
fast you go up. Like that's what they're telling me. That's why they were saying like go slow every single day. They were like just go slow. So because a lot of people like some of the people that have the most trouble are the people that are fit because they go up real quickly. They and they get
Oh.
altitude sickness, and which that's really just genetic and how quickly you're going up.
Yeah.
Because you could have somebody who's more aerobically fit than somebody else, and then both go up the same speed, and you would think, oh, this guy will be fine because he has better aerobic fitness. Doesn't matter. It's possible his genetics just aren't that great for whatever it is that he's trying to do, whatever altitude he's trying to go to.
he knows his shit, right?
Yeah.
So it happened. Like it
Does this
it's-
all the time.
It's weird.
All the time. Yeah, this is like typical Steven.
Well,
But without that voice.
I know. Why you-
Without what voice?
That voice right there, the monotone voice.
I know.
You're doing the voice that you do when you first meet someone. Like when I first started like talking to you, unfortunately, like you had that voice.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so I can't remember. I still remember the first time I met Steven, which is good.
It was at a coffee shop.
Yeah, at a coffee shop.
Oh, you went on a coffee date?
Yeah. Messaged me on Instagram, was like, hey,
You down?
do you need help?
Yeah, I thought you were Asian.
Really?
Thought I was Asian,
I thought he
yeah.
was
I
Asian.
thought I was Asian because of my profile picture.
Yeah, and he had the
Wait.
black and white, and like
Yeah.
he was just
Wait,
posing like
is it the
this.
same one?
Is this still the same one? Yeah.
Oh
It's the
my
same
god,
one.
I'm gonna put it up right now.
Yeah, I seriously thought you were Asian. Not that I cared. I was just confused when I
Not
saw you.
that I cared.
I
You
was,
took it there.
you were like Brendon, and I was just like, huh.
Wait, I was looking for an Asian guy.
I was looking for an Asian guy to photograph with.
That doesn't look like his photo.
I know. Yeah, that's like 50 pounds.
You're catfishing,
earlier.
bro. Hard.
Yeah. I got to update the photos too because.
You used to be like super like bulky, right? Like with a lot of muscle and shit. I used to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah, in college. Yeah, I did a lot of weightlifting. It was just studying and lifting weights.
How come you stopped?
Are you assuming he stopped? Look at him.
I know, dude. When I'm still jacked.
Look,
That's
man.
messed up.
Look, bro.
You're like the Burt Kreischer guy.
sorry.
He's like, my shoulders are coming out through the shirt right now. You
Oh,
can't see it. Come on.
You watch the podcast, the 2 vs 1 game.
Yeah.
Funny way,
My shoulders-
funny shit.
Like I can get in shape right now.
Yeah. And then like his inspirational speech that like I'm always gonna like maintain my body healthy so that I can always keep on drinking, and like it's like so inspirational. It's like what? Yeah,
I stopped right after kids. Yeah, it's easy to lose track of like your goals and stuff when you have kids.
I bet.
It takes But now, I mean, getting back into it.
Jiu-jitsu instead.
Yeah, doing a lot of jujitsu now.
Yeah, you're doing jujitsu now. How are you liking it
It's been about 7 months of jujitsu.
already?
Yeah, 7 months.
Whoa.
Yeah,
So
it's
7
great.
months of rolling around with men.
Yeah, sweaty man.
Sweaty
On
man.
the outside, that's what it looks like. Yeah, but it's.
I filmed it once, and I was confused. I was just like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, it's really great, man.
What belt are you?
Still white belt, dude.
Still white belt?
Yeah, no.
Cool.
So I really can't say too much because there's like a stereotype of like white belts that get into jujitsu.
Oh yeah,
all
they're
the
like,
higher-
what's up? They're
all the
like,
higher belts will make
And,
fun of them.
and they
yeah.
stay there. They stay there for like 2 years or what?
Yeah.
Some
Actually,
of
it takes that long. Yeah, 2 years, 3 years as a white belt before you get a blue belt,
okay.
and then from blue you go to purple to brown, and then brown to black. So it's 5 belts, and then there's other belts. There's reds and red and black and all those. But the main one is usually it's from white
That
to
one.
black. Is that it takes about 10 years.
10
on
years to
average.
get there?
9-10 years. Yeah.
You know, I think it's kind of like the same too for another discipline like kung fu. I'm not entirely sure. No, actually, no. It's this.
No, it's
It's
I
this,
think
yeah.
it's the longest one.
Yeah, it is the longest
like
one.
taekwondo and karate. Those guys. I mean, it takes like 3 years, 4 years before they get a black belt.
Something like that. Yeah, 3-4 years.
But jiu-jitsu, for some reason, they just
Takes forever, right?
the Gracie family, the way they structured it, they wanted you to have a certain time at each belt.
And it's about the time, right? It's not really about your experience.
Yeah, it's
about the
mostly about the
respect.
time. Yeah, it's the time because there's, for example, like you can have somebody who's like a D1 college wrestler
Yeah.
come in to a gym, and wrestling and jiu-jitsu are similar. They're not the same, but they're similar in some aspects. And
Yeah.
you can have this guy come in and tap out blue belts and purple belts because he's a white belt. But it's like the time. So it's like a time frame thing.
That's pretty interesting. And then you're going with your daughter or with your son?
Both, yeah,
Both?
both are doing it now.
That's
yeah,
cool.
So my daughter's been with it
That's cool.
as long as I have. My son is about a month in. He just turned
That's
4.
pretty dope, dude. I'm pretty like I'm really happy for you that you're doing that like for your kids. That's really cool.
Yeah, and you gotta kind of lead by example too, because like you can't just like force them to go to jujitsu and then because it's hard. I mean, it's not easy, and so like they look at you and be like, well, how come dad stopped doing it, or how come he's not like and also put things into perspective too, because like there's some parents there that'll be like, not getting after the kids, but they're like, oh, just stand up.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And it's like you do it.
yeah, you try doing that. Like, it's not easy just to stand up when you get like a 200-pound dude trying to pin you down, and everyone's like, oh, I would just stand up. Okay, try it. It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Damn. Wow,
It's great.
I like your mentality. I don't know. It like reminds me of like, I cannot wait. Like, I actually cannot wait to have kids. I don't want to have kids right now, but I can't wait to like be a father. And like, I really want to have my little baby girl and my little baby boy. But it's like, like the responsibility. But I just can't wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're always watching you, dude. The kids are always watching you. So you can tell them to do certain things, but like if they see that you're doing something different from what you're telling them, they're gonna catch on. They're smart. Kids are smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Oh.
You should see those little kids though, man. At the jiu-jitsu class, like some of those kids are freaking animals, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They destroy people.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
they the
kids.
thing is,
Their age group, right?
the age group,
Yeah.
they're a little bit the older kids. Like the older kids, they kind of join classes sometimes. But man, dude, and the crazy thing is like it's like all these nerdy people that are usually really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how long you want to talk about jiu-jitsu, but this guy is really, really good. His name's Mikey Musumeci. He's he's like a decorated black belt. He's won all these like gold medals and stuff. And this dude is super nerdy. If you see him, like, you probably post a picture on him right now. Nerdy guy, glasses, the way he talks, he walks around like super. But dude, this guy will freaking
he'll kill you.
Yeah. And then you see those kids there at jiu-jitsu, they are all nerdy, they look real timid, and then you see them on the mats and they're just freaking murders. It's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
That's been the most like amazing thing to see in jiu-jitsu, is like these random people that you wouldn't know otherwise. Like, they just like kill you.
And I bet like even training just humbles you, because you're like, oh my God, I can't do anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Because you go into a match or like a roll and you're like, oh, I got 100 pounds on this dude. This guy weighs like 140, 150. Yeah, no. If they're a purple brown belt,
they know what to do. See, I've been saying that I want to join like jiu-jitsu and like learn it, but I never did it.
Yeah.
Did you have a membership paid for somewhere else too?
Yeah, so it's because I retook Kung Fu.
Okay.
Because I started with Taekwondo back when I was little. I stayed there for like, I think like 4 or 5 years, I think. And then when I came over here, I joined Kung Fu, and it's like Ramagan Kung Fu. So I stayed there for quite a bit, and then I quit. And then recently I went back like 6 months ago, and I started like retaking it again. Mm-hmm. And there was like a deal because of COVID, so I paid like a full year. And then I stopped having time to go, bro. And I just stopped going.
You should come to my gym.
I'm sorry, Mastery Martial Arts.
Oh, I went there. I went there before it was Mastery. It was
super cool.
Master Zamoda's Kung Fu.
Yeah,
That's what it used to be called.
It's super cool, dude.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I really like the instructors and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was great. That's what I did growing up. Didn't do any grappling though, but it was.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think everybody should do it, man.
Have you ever been in martial arts, Steven?
No, that's not true. Yeah, I was about to say no, but I think I did Kung Fu when I was like a kid, or karate, something like that.
Oh yeah, you remember?
I don't remember. I had to be in elementary. I think it was just like a thing for like a year or something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like it. I
and
don't know.
Soccer, but that was about it.
I gotta thank Naruto though. Like, because of Naruto, I started my martial arts path when I was little.
Karate and Kung Fu and stuff, because they started giving black belts to like 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so it starts getting a bad reputation. And so that's like the main concern right now with jiu-jitsu, is like, it's not happening, but
like watered down.
Yeah. That like they start giving black belts to like kids and stuff.
Oh, I see.
You know,
yeah.
Without putting the time in.
Back when I was in Taekwondo, they told me like, hey, if you do make it onto like the second to the last belt, you're going to stay there until you're 18 years old. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, with the kids, they have like a different ranking system actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a green belt, I think, but there's like a bunch of other belts in between that.
You hit 18 and they just give you a white belt again.
Yeah,
the adult path.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the instructor. Yeah, but there's like another group of kids that are 18. They're called the Rotulu brothers or something. And man, dude, these guys, they've been training since they were kids.
Yeah.
And they showed up, even before they were 18, they showed up and they're just fucking murdering everybody.
Fuck.
And like black belts that have been around forever, and they're just killing everybody.
So how old are they?
Now they're probably like 20, but when they first hit the scene, they were probably like 16 or something.
Damn.
Okay, if I get that right. I think they're from California or something.
Just murdering people?
Yeah, they're really good. They're very good. Very good. Yeah, and they're young. Like they're black belts at 18, type of deal. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's a different world. It's a really different world.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting it head on, because it's.
Dude, well, this coffee was really good.
Anyways, yeah.
It actually tastes like Peter McKinnon's Golden Hour. Not gonna lie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't try that one, so I'm not sure how.
Yeah, it kind of like tastes like that one, but except that Peter McKinnon one is like more, for lack of a better term, fruity. I guess it tastes more like tamarindo, like tamarind. Is that how you say it?
I don't know. Have you guys watched a Peter McKinnon video recently?
The Surviving in the Woods?
Oh, you have? I just haven't. I haven't watched a video in a while.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen any of his videos.
I always watch Peter McKinnon.
Really?
It's been multiple years since I've watched it.
He doesn't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. I just don't care to watch his videos anymore.
Yeah, well, like, you're not his audience.
Yeah, like they were when I first started.
Yeah, new people coming in.
I think because that's when he first started is when I started watching him, and I think he was tailored more towards beginners, which was more in line with what I was doing at that time.
Right.
And then it got more like vloggy, and then I've never been one to watch like a ton of vlogs, so I just kind of stopped watching.
I agree.
I love it, dude. I love Peter McKinnon.
It's good stuff though, but
Peter McKinnon, you're amazing. Like, he inspires me to be myself, or like you know what? Unconsciously, well, like Steven picked out this color for his office, so I copied that. But like if you look around my studio, everything's like teal and orange, wood, and I unconsciously like did that.
Yeah.
And then like my friend Frank Munoz, he came on the podcast. He's like, "Oh, your studio reminds me of like Peter McKinnon vibes," and I was like, "Bro, you're right, way." I was like, I had no idea, but unconsciously, like he just inspires me to like do stuff and be myself or like better my work because like he's just like so into his craft. You know what I mean? So I don't know. He inspires me a lot.
Yeah. No, it's true. Like to see a photographer make it big, millionaire, like make millions.
Yeah,
as a photographer.
His pictures are in Canadian currency.
Yeah,
his picture, not pictures.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was what's inspiring because whenever you hear about like a photographer, everybody thinks like of a starving artist, right? Like somebody who's not making it.
Yeah.
And then you look at somebody like Peter McKinnon, who's a photographer or a videographer. And,
he has deals with all these companies.
Yeah, you just made it. Sorry.
I
gotta put my thing on.
On Do Not Disturb?
Do Not Disturb.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
But
now it's more like Gerald and Dunn stuff and
who's
it's
that?
like technical reviews and
like
more advanced nerdy stuff.
Who do you watch, I wonder?
Anymore? Honestly, not much of anybody.
You don't watch YouTube at all?
I really don't watch as much as I used to.
I started getting into podcasts.
No, I used to watch a whole lot more on like just video and other stuff, but I don't know if I've just gotten burnt out or what it is, but
Yeah.
One thing I found is like actually it's the short form content is kind of taken over. I don't watch YouTube anymore. I'm just like scrolling on Reels and TikToks.
Yeah,
right?
dude, that shit's been taking over.
Oh fuck!
And they work, dude. Like, have you been posting shorts on YouTube?
Bro, I haven't posted in like 7 months on YouTube.
Oh no way! Oh, you quit?
that's messed up.
It's been a while. It's
Not
been
officially.
a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Are you still paying for TubeBuddy?
No. Well,
wait,
I think I am.
There you go.
You're paying for what?
TubeBuddy. Do you use TubeBuddy?
No, what's that?
Oh, man, come on.
What's
bro.
TubeBuddy?
Come on. You don't know about TubeBuddy?
I'm sorry. What is TubeBuddy?
All right.
Am I gonna use
TubeBuddy. Well, use my affiliate link. Max is going to put it down there so I can become a millionaire, guys. Okay. So TubeBuddy is like a.
I'm kidding. I'll put it.
It's just a tool you use to optimize your videos. So like your keywords, your description, your tags can all be optimized to better optimize your videos for SEO.
Oh, that's cool.
And it actually give you like a ranking, like when you put in your description, like so your title, your description, and your tags. Tags don't really matter anymore, but it's mostly the title and description.
Yeah.
And then like if you're wanting to post a video and you want to like research a topic or something, you can also like use TubeBuddy to like search like, I don't know, like best cameras for 2022 and see how often it's searched or how well it would rank. So that keyword, like if you wanted to use that as a title.
Does it take the info from like Google Analytics or something? It just uses it for their own platform?
I don't know.
Or just piggyback on it?
I don't know. It just gives me a number.
They're buying data from somewhere.
And it just gives me a number. So if it's green, that means it's good. Yellow
it's
and
trendy.
Red is no. Yeah. And so I've been using that for a long time, and
That's
you can do the
cool.
free version. There's like a lot of websites where you can do like Google searches and stuff and find out all that. But I mean, I just pay $10 a month for TubeBuddy.
So essentially,
so use code Brendon 2023 at checkout for 10% off.
Go ahead and use this code.
And it's like they have a pyramid system for their affiliate links.
Oh, they do,
dude. But it's like. What's his name? Roberto Blake. He's like a YouTube build your own channel thing. Yeah. He says that's his biggest payout of affiliate sales because TubeBuddy, because it's only $10 a month, right? So like if let's say 100 people use his link, and then maybe like 20 of those people have other people that use their link. So it goes down in a pyramid. And so you get affiliates from everybody below you.
Every month.
And he was like the first one, and it's every month. It's not just one time deal. It's every month.
Damn, dude, that guy's banking. Yeah. It's like, I mean, if you're at the very top of a pyramid scheme thingy.
Yeah, it's a pyramid. But hey, that's how they do their affiliate sales. So,
I mean, it works, right?
I wish I could have come up with that.
Have you ever been in a pyramid scheme thingy?
Dude.
You have?
I got suckered into my first pyramid scheme. We went in and I did two. All right. I did two. The second one was a good friend of ours, but we actually liked the product, which was essential oils. It was Young Living.
Oh my God, man.
I know. Okay. Hear me out.
Herbalife, bro.
It wasn't Herbalife, okay? But the essential oil thing was like, we really liked and we still do actually use oils, okay?
Wait, can I guess
and my affiliate
the name?
link for the essential oils is going to be down in the description also.
Okay, go for it.
So,
No, I'm not gonna put
Please,
that.
please, I'm sitting on 8 boxes. They're in my
I'm
closet.
not gonna put that one.
Yeah, and actually, you don't have to buy the products like and sell them. It's just like you just get people to sign on. Anyways, but we actually use the products of the essential oils and stuff. So we still use them like to this day. We just don't sell anymore. We don't try to sell. But the very first time we got a phone call or a text message from a friend of ours, I won't mention any names, and
Steven.
and they're like, "Hey, I have a business proposition for you."
Oh my God.
Yes, dude. And I was like, and we were like in college, we were like 18, 19, dude. And it was me and my wife or girlfriend at the time, my wife now, Reg. We were in the car and I get a text like, "We got a business proposition for you. We're gonna have dinner at our house. You should come over and have some drinks." And I was like, okay. So I thought it was just gonna be them and us. And I was like, okay, let's hear it. All right. Dude, we show up and there's like a freaking group of like 20 people at the house. Yeah. There's like a slideshow presentation already like up on the board. Yeah. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
And then
dude, and you know what? The thing is like the feeling of betrayal, like betrayal is not even a word that you can use to describe it because like you just feel, I mean, you feel so betrayed. Yeah. Right? Like you feel lied to because you show up, you have one expectation and then you have to sit through this 1 hour presentation as to why you should join this is not a pyramid though, guys. It's not a pyramid. Dude. This is actual real business model and all this stuff. And then they spend another hour trying to get you to sign on. Oh God.
Dude, I'm like, I relate to that because like I got suckered into the same thing. This other like it was like about trading and stuff like that. And then like I thought I had like the key to change anybody's life, so I was like, hey, y'all should come down and like listen to this. And like, dude, that shit was going on. And then I realized I was like, hey man, what the fuck are we doing here? I was like, what?
Oh, dude. And then the people that are at the top, it's almost like a cult in a sense, right? The people that are really, right? It's a cult. Yeah. And even like, honestly, even Young Living is a cult of people that are just like, dude, like, no, oils are going to change your life. And you get on. It's
same mindset, right?
Right.
Yeah,
everyone's, and they're all bots just saying the same exact thing about the oils.
And it's like my leader, my mentor. Oh my God. It's always the same vocabulary,
honestly,
bro.
I don't know if like, for example, essential oils, like, honestly, I don't know if like they really do anything for you or not. Yeah. Whatever. They smell good. We use it as it's a better alternative for like,
yeah, but like
candles or some shit.
The product itself is just like a front for the actual thing of like, let's get people to give us money.
Yeah, and nobody really gets rich off of fucking pyramids.
Yeah. Have you heard of ACN?
Yeah, so that was the first thing that was the first one that I got invited.
No,
to.
they got me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you join?
No, I was like
that was it.
I was 16 or 17.
And then
and
that's the age where you can join.
No, it's when I first started doing photo and video stuff, and we had gone to a restaurant. We were supposed to be doing photo and video for them, and we were just talking to them.
Oh, okay.
And some other people came in to eat, and they saw us with our cameras, and they were like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And you know, I didn't know any better. We just thought we were getting a cool business opportunity. It was it was Victor and I.
Oh my God.
This was like 2017, and then this guy or this lady rather, she's like, "Oh, well, we're having a big business meetup at this hotel, and we know you guys do marketing, so maybe you can like come and pitch like doing videos. Like you can meet a lot of people and just reach out to a lot of people." And we were like, "Oh, okay, that sounds great." And then so we hop in the car, we have their business card, we have the time written down on the back and the day, and we were all excited. We're like, man, we're gonna get a ton of business because it was we were, like barely getting started. And then I show up to this hotel, we go downstairs into the
like the lobby,
the conference room. We sit down and like same thing. They pull down this projector. There's like 40 people in here, all middle aged. And then they just close the door behind us. And we were like, oh, okay, what is this? And they start showing this motivational video. They like turn off the lights, and there's like a crowd full of people in this stadium thing. They're all like,
God,
ACN. No. They're like, make your money work for you. This will change your life.
And dude, it's so cringe, bro. It's so cringe.
They turn the lights back up. This lady walks out, and she's like, guys, I really appreciate you all coming here. I just want you to have a testimonial. We have a testimonial from one of our people here. And she comes up, and it's this lady in her 40s, and she explains that when she was 20, she joined, and she didn't have any money because the sign-up fee was like $800 or something like that to sign up. So she stole her mom's credit card to pay for the sign up fee for
Makes
this,
sense.
and now she's
Yeah.
making
Makes
bank
sense.
supposedly.
Yeah. Now she's
Right.
making it.
So
And
she's
now
like,
she's rich.
even if you don't have the money, like there's always a way.
Yeah.
There's
that's
always a
right.
way. You get your family, you get your friends to help. You borrow money, you do whatever you can because this opportunity only comes once in your lifetime.
Oh
and
my
all of this.
god,
No.
dude!
That's
Like,
a fucking lie. I've been approached at least 5 other times for fucking
Bro,
pyramid schemes.
it's
Yeah.
just
Let me
like
tell you.
what he's saying is what I got told, bro. Like the
Oh,
exact same thing for a
hate
different,
pyramid
like
schemes,
a
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
different company.
It's like I have to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
god, bro! I'm glad you caught it. I was dumb enough to join, and I thought I was doing good.
Was
I
it
was like,
Cutco?
No, we signed
No.
up. We
Not
signed up
Cutco,
too.
not
No.
Vector Marketing.
We canceled
No.
right away. We canceled within like they gave you like a 2 or 3 day window to cancel.
to cancel, get your money
And we
back.
got it back. Which was like,
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god!
I remember
dude,
the person who signed us up. She's like, I thought you were very excited. How did you say it? You were very excited. You sounded like you were ready to change your life.
Yeah.
Sorry to say. I was like, bro, like, just give me my money back, dude.
The same thing happened to us. We were leaving and they were mad we weren't signing up. And she was like, honestly, I'm just disappointed that you guys are letting this opportunity to walk
She said
away.
stuff like that.
And I was like,
Oh, it's
Dude.
just
Get out
of
pressure,
here.
and they try
Yeah.
to guilt you into it. And then once
Yeah.
you get, once you're in,
dude.
nobody gets rich. You know who
No.
gets rich? Not even the people at the top. Like, not even the people at the top of the pyramid. It's the freaking people that created ACS.
No,
Yeah.
it's the one that you never meet.
Yes,
Yeah.
the guys are behind the
Yeah.
scenes. You got all these like whatever platinum, diamond,
Yeah.
crown
Yeah.
people at the top.
All
No,
those
dude, those
ranks.
guys aren't.
Even the Valley
people
guys
above
make
them.
money. Yeah, the top
dude,
of them.
no.
Dude, yeah, and like once I was in there, like I got pressure into texting every single person on my contact list, bro.
yeah, to
Yes.
join.
And it's like I have this amazing
God,
opportunity. Like I just
no.
want you to like not miss it. And it's like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
Yes, and you already know what's coming. Actually, I called one out. It just happened within the year. Somebody messaged Regina on Facebook, and she was like, "Hey, it's been a long time. I haven't talked to you for so long." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, guarantee she's trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
I guarantee it."
Like,
and sure enough, a little bit into the conversation, anyways, we're having a meetup for this thing, and you'd be a great fit for it. I was like,
Yeah.
I called that shit, dude. I called it. I saw it coming from a mile
Dude.
away.
Oh
She's
my
there,
God.
team no sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a
dude.
hustle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
always on the
we have a great
grind and then-
opportunity here for you.
Like
No,
make your
man.
money work for you, shit.
Yeah, and it's like photos of them in Vegas and New York
And,
and,
like,
all
with
this stuff. It's like
suits.
I'm like,
no. Bank
Dude.
accounts.
you
like
guys
zero.
rented this stuff.
Yeah, zero.
You
Bank
guys are
accounts
broke.
negative.
No,
you know,
but like,
negative $100.
you want to know what always happens? Like somebody gets like $1,000 out of their bank account, and they put the bills on their bed, and they take a picture of it, bro.
Like, oh, yeah.
That always
Oh, yeah.
happens, and they're like, "Yeah, making moves."
all, folding the cash so it looks
Yeah.
like double whatever.
Yeah. No, I mean all the bad stuff saying about pyramid schemes. It's one. It's not a business, right? You're not like an entrepreneur, right? Everyone thinks you're an entrepreneur.
You're
though.
working for the people
Right.
above you.
And it's so in that aspect, no, you don't have your own business.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people, like the ones that are like on the higher ranks.
Yeah,
they're
like, you're not
their-
working for yourself.
Their bio's like, oh, boss babe or entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all this stuff. And no, dude. But
Yeah, you're not
I will
working
say
for you.
this. If you're good at that, if you're really good at whatever pyramid scheme you're in,
Yeah.
you should go into sales and be your own
Yeah.
salesman and sell your own product.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
if you can sell this shitty product to other people and get them
Yeah.
convinced to sign on,
Yeah.
bro, you got something going on.
Yeah.
And the people that are really good at or at the top of these pyramids are you listen to them and you see the way their mannerisms are and the way they talk to clients and customers and
Yeah,
stuff.
dude, they
can
close
sell
them.
anything. They can close anything.
them, bro.
That's why they're good at it.
yeah.
I know the Camrys would be flying off the lots if they had
Yeah.
that Toyota.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
He's like another pyramid guy. Like,
Oh,
And
really?
it's-
He has
not
a pyramid scheme guy?
He doesn't have a pyramid scheme, but he
Oh.
has like investment. Like you can invest into his like funds, or
I
you can buy
see.
his course and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
his
Like,
course
They're
is
not
just
like
scammy.
technically can't. Yeah, I see
it's
what you mean.
not-
It's just kind of like a little weird.
It's like in that little like you're not like buying his course. You're not gonna like
You're not gonna get
like-
rich.
like him, right?
Dude, I
But-
back in the day I bought Ty Lopez's course and biggest waste of fucking money, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, did it make you money though?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know,
fucking
you know
waste of money then.
when the text is in all red and all capital letters on the
Yes.
on the online flyer
Yeah.
that you're reading,
Yeah.
you know you're probably not going to get anything out of the course. They're like
Yeah.
the number one way to guarantee,
Success.
six-figure income.
Buy my course.
With
Max,
insert-
I have a course, by the way. You're just gonna put that in the description. Too.
Okay. Buy Brendon's course though. It'll
Dude, I
make
got
you
everything-
money.
He's got 3 kids now. He's got to support.
Yeah, I'm trying not to work
Support
so much.
Brendon.
Dude.
3
Jesus
kids and an
Christ.
overweight dog.
Oh
Yeah, he's got diabetes and shit.
He has?
No, dude.
Oh, okay,
I
I
haven't
was
checked
like-
it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he's
I love Billy, bro. He's
His
a
paws,
shit.
man.
he eats
Poor
like a
guy.
big heavy meal, and he's just like, oh. For like a day, he don't wake up. I'm like, bro, I think he's
No.
diabetic. Well, you gotta get him checked, but fuck, I can't afford the vet bill.
Oh no.
So we're just gonna
Keep
assume.
him away from the
Oh.
potatoes.
Poor Billy.
Oh no, man. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Didn't he come in all skinny too?
Yeah, he did. But like, I mean, well, one of the inactivity, but then we also like neutered him too, like because
Aw.
like you sign an agreement when you pick up a dog from a pound, like that you're gonna agree to either spade or neuter them, and it's free. So we said, oh, screw it, we'll just we'll spade him or neuter him.
You'll spade
and
him.
So like,
He's gonna spade a
but then
male
when-
dog.
yeah, and then as soon as we neutered him though, he packed on a bunch of weight right after that.
He got the
Yeah.
press, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was probably didn't need it. Honestly, I don't think he didn't have any ear entry beforehand. I don't see him like chasing girl dogs around.
Chasing
anywhere,
girl
trying
dogs.
to-
He
yeah.
just wasn't interested.
He's probably just like I'm like
He's like,
Yeah,
I could
he
lay
was-
here
he's a
and I
chill.
could get food,
yeah,
or I could run around the neighborhood.
He's like, this is alive.
yeah. No, he just probably would just. I think he's older also, honestly, than what they estimated from the pound.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he is an older dog.
How old do you think he is?
I want to say he's probably like pushing 10, like 8. He's probably got an 8-year-old
I agree.
range.
I agree.
Yeah,
He's
because
probably
they
like
told me he
8.
was like 5 or something when we picked him up, or 4 or 5 years old. I was like, I don't know, man. The way he acts, he just kind of like doesn't give a shit anymore.
How long have you had him?
We had him shortly after Avery, so 4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Mm.
Yeah,
Damn. So yeah, he's probably like closer to 10 years old.
I think so. Yeah,
He's such a cute dog. He's like,
Mhm.
he's so chill. He's
he just
like,
wants
hey.
to be pet and
Yeah.
fed. That's
Yeah.
it. And
He's
he's,
pretty much
He's
it.
like this little like
Yeah.
bloated thing. He's like, hey.
Yeah.
It's so cute,
it's
bro.
just a little sausage with legs.
Yeah.
Or big sausage with
Big
legs.
sausage with
His
legs.
tail is violent though, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
it's
swings
like
it around.
yeah, yeah. It
that's
kind of
great.
hurts sometimes. I love Billy, bro.
Billy's a lab, by the way. So if anyone's
Oh, can you send me a picture of him so I can put him
sure,
on the
Yeah.
podcast?
I'll send you the most.
Grotesque,
Nah.
like
Photo of Billy.
man that I can find.
Send me a picture when he's like sleeping.
Oh, okay,
He's like, you know,
I'll try
I'll try.
All stretched out.
Promise me.
after a heavy meal.
Yeah, after a
I have
heavy.
to feed him a heavy meal
bowl.
until he passes out.
You're like, I'm not gonna give him dinner. I'll give him double breakfast tomorrow, and then
no.
during lunch, I'll take a picture.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That's the
no.
plan. That's the plan.
Nah, man. If he passes out because of me, no,
Real bloated.
I would not forgive myself.
I didn't.
What?
Pyramid schemes was the last thing I thought we were going to be talking
I
about
know.
on this podcast. Dude.
And we started talking about him.
I know.
It was a pretty fun
I
conversation.
know. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just comes up. It just
Bro.
comes up.
I hate that. I hate that. Jeez.
Yeah, dude. They're kind of cringe, but I mean,
Get
like,
out
they
of it,
get you.
man. Just get out of it.
Yeah,
please.
you
Save
should
your
not
money.
be there.
Save your money. Do your own business. Just open your own business.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, you're better off. You're actually working for yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
You're not.
Do you know what ChatGPT is?
Oh yes, yes. So it's like AI software. It's like Google. And you can ask it to like do stuff for you. Actually, I have
Yeah.
a friend who told me he wrote out a leg workout program using Chat. He just said like, make me a leg workout program, and it just boom.
Dude, it made me my meal plan.
Yeah, yeah, just like
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
like,
weird.
it's a pretty good base, right?
I hear it's not like actual AI though, like how we think. Like it's not like sentient.
It's not sentient. No, it's not alive. It doesn't know that it's alive.
But it just uses common words and phrases, kind of puts into an
It's
algorithm.
exposed to a certain level of like information, and then he kind of understands how to word shit.
Yeah.
And then like he just like spits
Did
it
you
out.
just, okay, go for it. No, I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
We were gonna talk about how you were assuming that it's a male.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
look, let's not make this political.
I'm just saying. You said he.
Oh, ChatGPT. It sounds like a male, no?
Really? I don't
don't
think
know.
it sounds male. I think it sounds like an AI software.
God damn, bro. It.
Do you think it's because you find this thing intelligent? That's why you're
Look, man, you're taking it there, bro.
We're like, hey,
You're taking it there.
What do you mean? I'm just saying. You said he.
Oh my
you
god.
don't
Wait.
think?
I'm just trying to understand
if it
the
was a female
reason.
version of the Chat GPT, you think it would have been that smart? Is that what you're saying?
Where's this
Dude,
going?
I
hold
know,
up,
dude.
hold up. I think I said he, and like you want to know why? Because before ChatGPT, before ChatGPT, there was GPT-3, and that always had a male avatar, and it was essentially the same thing. Now it's evolved, and it's ChatGPT, and this avatar I think was. Have you all seen Synesthesia's videos?
Mm-hmm.
It's another AI like software thing or servers where you can just type your video and like this weird AI like avatar will talk, and like it. You know, you can choose your avatar. And it'll just talk your video.
So what you're saying?
He's backpedaling.
Oh my
He's
God.
backpedaling.
No, this is.
I believe you, but we're gonna fact check
So
this later.
what you're saying
Oh
is
my
that the
God.
creators
Yeah, look,
of ChatGPT are sexist, not you.
Not
They're the
him.
ones that created the male
God,
avatar. No, I just wanted to make sure.
He's-
No, you already
No,
said
I
it.
just
You
wanna
already
make
said
sure,
it. It's already been on. It's already live.
Look.
Yeah, so,
GPT-3.
just so you know.
Y'all are
Just
mean.
ganging up.
It's okay. He has ultimate editing ability too.
I know. Just
Since when
Anyway,
did the timer
so-
start
just gonna
on that?
spice this up.
My question to you was, given the fact that ChatGPT can just write essays for you, how do you feel about your kids going to school with a tool like this? And it's completely free. Anyone can access it.
Yeah. So like the kid Brendon, if I was like alive during ChatGPT in high school, I would have been like, hell yeah, dude.
This is nice.
100%.
Fuck yeah, bro. Like, write an essay on U.S. history and just boom,
Yeah.
have it pop out an essay for you.
2 seconds.
I obviously it's not beneficial for our kids to write essays with artificial intelligence, right? It's not beneficial. The whole point of like schooling and so like if people always complain like about math, like for example math, right? People is like, oh, I'm never going to use calculus in my life, right? The whole point of these classes is to develop your problem solving and critical thinking skills. It's not calculus, all right? The whole point of this is to learn how to problem solve, and that problem solving like skill that you learn early on in life can translate later
Into other fields.
other fields. So when we have this artificial intelligence that is going to be
Solving shit for you.
Solving all our problems for us, we're not going to develop that skill. And, I don't know what the end result would be. Probably just a bunch of people that are relying on or have no thoughts of their own anymore.
Or they don't know how to think.
They don't know how to think. They're just going to rely on technology.
Yeah. So how do you feel about your kids going into school with this tool existing?
It scares me a little bit, but I think ultimately you as a parent can guide your kids to, I don't want to say think a certain way, but to you raise them a certain way.
Correct.
And so it ultimately comes down to the parents. And that's been a thing for, ever since the beginning of time. If you raise your kids right, you raise them to, do certain things. I think, you can just hope as they get older that they'll
Do the right
hopefully
thing.
do the right thing. And not to say that using AI is the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because, right.
It's like, where do you, how do you even define? Like, I don't,
Right.
Because it's not wrong, but it's not right.
Yeah.
For
It's
other
not.
things. But
And-
it's like, I wish I could give credit. I think I heard this with Dr. Jordan Peterson. I'm not entirely sure, but this observation was very interesting. And the quote pretty much said, or whatever they said, is like, hey, the reason why cheating is going to happen in elementary, middle, and high school with a tool such as ChatGPT is because we are in a system that values a grade more than education.
Yeah. No, it's true.
So it's like, how do you change the system for it to value education more than a grade?
Right. Yeah.
That's why cheating is going to occur, because the students want the grade.
Yeah.
They don't care about the education.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
like,
true.
We can say the same for when we were in high school. We just wanted the grade. We just wanted to pass. We didn't care about writing an essay about grapes of wrath
Right. Yeah. We
You know?
don't care about any of that at the time. You
But
don't
we
care.
had
Looking
to
back, you
learn
can
how to write an
see
essay so we can pass a class.
how it's beneficial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going through that.
And now ChatGPT is gonna write it for you, and it's like, you don't want to learn, you want the grade, because the system values the grade more than the education.
Right.
You know, and I was actually talking about this yesterday on the podcast that did not get recorded, and yesterday as well with my photography professor, and she said, yeah, like that quote is right.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, it's
and
true.
she was like, if I didn't have to give grades, I wouldn't give grades.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
And yeah, and a grade is just it's just one aspect of somebody's like intelligence or the way they've learned, and it's become like it's like the most basic way to measure somebody's understanding of a topic. But the thing is, like, I've met very smart people
that flunk school.
yeah, that flunked school, or
Yeah.
not even, or they just got by, you know, like
Yeah.
they're bad test takers. They can't read, just sit down and read a book. Imagine
Correct.
it's like sitting a kid down, you know, for hours,
For 8 hours.
8
It's like,
hours.
think this, do this.
Yeah, I mean, and then people don't thrive. There's a certain group of kids that don't thrive in that environment. There's a certain group of kids that do really good in that environment.
Yeah.
Right? And so,
But only the ones that really like do good get praised.
so public school is really, it's just tailored to one type of like environment, which is sit down for 8 hours,
One type of kid,
study,
yeah.
do busy work, go home, you know, like, and like, I think I'm one of those people. Like, I didn't do good in high school. It was too much clutter, like of like every class had a homework assignment like every day, and it was just way too much things to do. And when I got to college, it was like you show up and the professor's like, okay, we got 4 tests for the whole semester, just go ahead and study it. And it's like, that was a lot more manageable in my head.
Oh yeah, you like that system way better.
Yeah, than like having to
Like
do
busy
little
work.
baby assignments every day. Yeah, I hate that. I don't do well with like small little tasks.
Yeah.
One big task I can take.
What do you think
So-
about ChatGPT, bro?
Yeah.
I'm sure our parents had the same conversation when the iPads were rolling around when we came into middle school. So
I guess so.
I'd say it's probably about the same thing. They're like, oh, they have access to the internet now.
Yeah.
Everybody's got computers at home. They're going to cheat on their exams, tests. Is that what we did? More than likely. Yeah,
absolutely.
almost everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, you don't know how to do this. Instead of going to read the book, let me just Google it and you get an
Yeah.
answer in
Quizlet.
5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Quizlet,
Instead of
Spark
let me go
Notes.
through the book and read a few chapters or whatever, look for something.
100%. Yeah.
It's just the nature of how stuff changes, and there's not really much you can do about that.
No, definitely. But it's like I'm curious as to how the school system has to evolve.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be something
Because like
interesting.
you can write something with ChatGPT and you can run it through another AI that tells you like, hey, this is 97% like a human wrote it.
Right.
So you can just tweak it
That's what's going to happen,
and
honestly.
like, oh, regenerate
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, because even when we were in high school, and you're talking about like how technology was back in so 12 years ago.
Yeah.
They would run it through like a plagiarism. I'm old as fuck, dude.
Looked at each other, we're like,
It's because you looked at me, you said when we were in high school,
Yeah.
and then you said, 12 years ago, and we
And
both just
Steven
looked
and
at
I
each
were
other,
like-
we're like, I was 10.
I was 10, 12 years.
Well,
I was
well,
11
that
actually.
that's all we-
I'm
Anyways,
sorry, bro.
They used to run your essays through
sorry,
a plagiarism
Dad. Detector,
like right around junior, senior, and then even through high school, they would run it through that software. So like what you're saying, they'll run it through like, okay, this essay like appears to be written by an AI, and yeah, that's probably going to come out. There's going to be a software, for somebody's going to develop, and that's going to be what the professors use to.
But I mean, there's other AI that makes,
they'll like, yes,
that just
exactly.
adds words and like it makes it
Yeah.
look like a little more dumb.
Yeah.
It's not like as refined and now like a human wrote it.
Yeah, well, what Steven said was like we have to just adapt and to
100%.
what technology is.
And it's
happening.
like when I was talking with my professor, there was also another student, and she made a really good observation. She was like, when calculators came out, I'm pretty sure mathematicians were like, we're out of a job.
Mm-hmm.
They were scared.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, like calculators, since we can now do math so efficiently, it probably opened a lot of jobs and more fields. So it's like all these AI things, it's like it's gonna probably create fields and jobs that we have no idea and we cannot even imagine. Kind of like when YouTube rolled around, influencers, Instagram came. Now there's Instagram models,
Yeah.
and all these content creators. Like these jobs never existed.
OnlyFans. Ralph
Yeah,
and Ed.
I mean,
no, it's
that.
true. No, it's
But,
true.
like, you
Like,
know, like,
all these things have been,
As these things like start
Yeah.
coming out, new fields and like different, like it's because like they're just getting invented.
yeah, there's moderators for TikTok, right? That's like a job, right?
I think so.
Mhm.
I mean,
Like,
I know
moderate
for
somebody's
Twitch.
live. Yeah.
Sorry, I know for Twitch, there's like Twitch moderators,
That wasn't a job like 10 years ago.
and people
Right?
get paid to moderate Twitch
Yeah.
live streams.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
Dude, so I have a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
There's a job where you can pay somebody, and it's like an investment. It's like a business, like adventure, right? It's not a pyramid scheme though.
yeah, I looked at Steven. I was like, hello.
You're like, this is a job, business, venture, investments.
You're investing in
Yeah.
yourself.
And it's like for people like who have YouTube channels or
Yeah.
have a lot of money, have businesses and whatever, and they have money sitting around. They want to spend it. They want to invest it. They don't know how to do it, right?
Okay.
So there's these companies, dude, that they'll make your YouTube channel for you, and you do nothing but pay them. You pay them a certain amount of money.
Okay.
They start making guarantees for you. Like by the end of the year, your YouTube channel is going to be grossing 20, 30K for the first year. Second year, it's going to be at, 50, 60K, certain views and stuff like that.
Oh.
And they design, they build, they record, they produce all of the content, and you're just the owner of the channel. And you split it up, like after a certain point, it's like 51%, 49%
But
split.
they start putting like topics that don't make sense to your channel, right? They just start putting like random ass content.
Yeah, well, like they still structure it in a way where it's like, and so I've seen like examples of their channels that they do, and it's like one is just like sports, like they just
Okay.
do like sports recaps, and then they do
Oh, I
like
see.
like movie recaps for like I don't know, The Witcher, and then they'll recap
But
of the movie.
Can you monetize that? I don't think you can.
Yeah, they're monetized.
You can monetize like other like movies.
Yeah, I think you can. I don't know.
I don't think you
That's
can.
what they do.
That's copyright.
I think there's limits on some of it.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Well, there's
on how
this thing
far you
that's
go.
called free use.
Okay.
Fair use.
Yeah,
law.
fair use.
Yeah,
But
stuff
that's like
that.
a
But,
really
but
gray
that's for
area.
non-commercial use, so I think that's why the monetization gets kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's for
Iffy.
non-commercial use, which is like schoolwork, education. I don't know. Comedy.
Education.
Comedy is one of them.
Education. Yeah, there you go. YouTube counts.
Yeah.
YouTube counts as.
It just depends on.
It's.
who
I heard
you're
it's like
at,
a really vague
people.
law.
Yeah,
like
it
that,
is.
like people can kind of skip around it. It's like,
I guess so. I
but
don't
yeah, there's a whole business model designed on helping people, not helping
Yeah.
people, but just like
And-
give us your money and we'll make you a YouTube channel
Yeah.
that's gonna eventually make you money every year.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure like
You don't
it's
have to do anything.
it's a successful business model.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they do, and they have several channels that have like million subscribers here
Yeah.
and there, with good amounts of views.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, you
dude.
have no part in your channel whatsoever. Other than
Yeah,
just
you just-
owning it.
You just own it,
You have
yeah,
a
which
Gmail
is
account.
which is I mean,
Yeah.
which is what a lot of these like Mr. Wonderful and all these people like Kevin O'Leary, the Shark Tank. Yeah, that's what they do. They just buy businesses. They don't really.
Yeah.
And they have some input as to what they do. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. But they're not doing all the groundwork.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they're
just
not,
put their
yeah.
money in.
Yeah.
Let it ride.
Shh.
Anyways,
Coffee break. I'm down.
I don't know.
No?
I was looking
Yeah.
at Steven. He's the token white boy, so we gotta
Token
we
white
get
boy.
All right, coffee break.
Get his-
We'll be right back.
All right, Rogers.
Okay, so we're back. Got coffee. Pretty good coffee. What are we gonna talk about?
Get some carbs here.
Oh yeah, we got candy. Well, they got candy. I don't think I can eat that. Can I? Does it have gelatin?
Probably.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure.
My guess is yes. I see.
Yeah, because they're gummies.
No.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Just
Can you
corn
eat
syrup.
Carnauba wax?
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It sounds like
I don't know, but I'm eating it. I'm consuming it as we speak.
I know.
I don't know what's in this.
Just ingesting it. Yeah.
Red 40.
Red 40. I heard that's really bad.
I heard it's bad for you, actually. Yeah.
But then again, so is everything else. Like we're drinking creamer that's extremely bad for us.
Known to the state of California to cause cancer, birth defects.
Mm-hmm.
They put that on everything, though. They'll put that on bed sheets. Have you seen that?
No. What?
I've seen it on creamer, bed sheets,
Yeah.
flashlights,
What do you mean?
Yeah, in California.
laptops.
It's like a new disclaimer that they have to put on products.
it's not new.
It's been around, but yeah, if you ever gone to,
Bed sheets?
yeah,
How is that causing cancer or birth defects?
they use a product that is linked to cancer,
What the fuck?
and they have to notify
Well,
you.
in Mexico they put like excess calories, excess sugars on everything now.
Yeah.
And it's like a bold like hexagon that says, "Hey, And dude, I heard like, was it on the Joe Rogan podcast? I think it was. Basically, the sugar industry. You know how like whenever you see like the nutritional facts in the back, you see a percentage right over here, right there. Well, the sugar industry does not want them to put or to make it like by law that you gotta put the percentage of sugar because of your daily intake, because that shit would be like 1,000%. You know what I mean? So they're paying like billions, and they're willing to drop billions. I don't know. I think it was on the Flagrant podcast that I heard that. Yeah. So the sugar never has a percentage.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they're willing to pour millions and millions or even billions to make it so that they don't have to put it. And like allegedly, like Michelle Obama, like she was really pushing to like, you need to put it.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter much anyway though, because it already says the carbohydrates,
Yeah.
so you can already see it.
I mean,
Because the sugar is just a carb.
You know what's funny?
You know what I mean?
One
Yeah.
thing they do in the Philippines,
what do they do?
they do cigarettes.
Okay.
Everyone smokes in the Philippines. Like a lot. It's like a cultural.
It's a cultural thing. Like in
Anyways,
France.
they sell the cigarette packs with pictures of people with like cancer growths on their face.
Oh, dude, they
Or,
do
like,
that
the
in
black
Mexico.
lungs. They do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that in Ethiopia. I was in the airport, and
Yeah.
they just had a huge section of cigarettes, and it was like "smoking kills" in all
Yeah.
caps on it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, and then another one had even more text. It was like, smoking harms you and people you love."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a super long text.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad, he smokes like a pack a day. So every time that he comes with his little cigarettes, like there's always like a weird like baby like dying on the
dude.
box, and I'm like, yo.
They're trying to deter you.
habit, they don't care.
Like people.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they don't care.
Like I
Like-
see all that stuff, like the deterrence, and then I'm like,
You're
and
like,
then I
oh.
see the culture of and everyone. Like, dude, there's like kids in their teens smoking like. It's
Yeah,
just
they
a
don't
cultural
care, dude. I heard that we were like about to, and I don't know how factual this is, but I heard that we were about to eradicate like smoking within like Stevens and I's generation, and then vapes came out,
Oh, really?
and they all got addicted to nicotine again. I don't know how factual that is, but because nobody really smokes cigarettes, like it's very few people that smoke cigarettes like in our generation. Like I know very few people
Yeah.
that smoke cigarettes.
Actually, well, all my family, Regina's family, because they're from,
From over there, but like I'm talking about like
it's
down
kind of
here,
a
like
common thing.
how many people do you know that smoke cigarettes? Like of
Very
your
few.
friends?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
like your age. None, right? Like
No, nobody.
But
It's
it's
mainly,
vaping.
well, from what I've
Yeah.
heard, it's more common in Mexico. No.
yeah. So my Mexican friends actually smoke. I'm Mexican, I can say that. Like, but yeah, because then y'all are gonna be like, oh my god.
That's why I put a question mark at the end of mine, because if I make it a statement, then it's wrong. So I
Yeah,
put
yeah, it's wrong.
no question mark. I'm asking for
Now he's
confirmation.
asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That was really smart. Yeah, the woke people can cancel you on that one.
At least I'm not assuming that the
Stop,
AI
bro.
isn't,
Stop.
isn't male.
God damn, bro. Oh my
I know,
god,
you're-
I swear.
You're the first person that came out of sexist here
Oh my
during
god.
this conversation, just so you know. So everyone, knows.
What's next, Max?
Max broke the
Look, man.
he broke the ice.
I'm just trying to make a podcast here. so gorilla, a grizzly bear,
Oh,
or
yeah.
a tiger?
Oh yeah,
Who would win in a fight?
yeah. It's a really good podcast question. So yeah, who
I
wants to go
say-
first?
I say that a grizzly bear would win against a gorilla or a lion, no questions asked.
Why?
Because I've heard this debate before, and the compelling, like the argument that they made for the grizzly bear was very compelling. I can't describe it. I can't really.
The argument was it's 9 foot tall and that's it. It's just
Yeah.
it's left at that.
Yeah, I mean, like thick skin, big claws, big paws. It's just gonna be like, just like eat you. You know, it's just gonna.
What about the gorillas?
They
Muscles?
They got
ability
thumbs,
to,
man.
to grab stuff.
They have
Bro,
thumbs.
I don't really think, like, even if he fucking hits him in the jaw, I don't think it'll do anything to the grizzly bear. It'll just be like, okay, cut you open.
What if it threw rocks from a distance?
Maybe, but how smart is a gorilla?
Don't they get gorillas to like do like preschool
Yeah,
like
they do,
things? Haven't you seen that?
puzzles and sign
They do
language
like
and stuff.
puzzles and they'll like draw like
Okay, but can we
on
train
paper.
Can we train a gorilla for combat?
I'm just saying. I think they fling poop like in
Yeah,
the,
they do.
In the I'm
They-
sure they you think
Yeah.
they would pick up something else. And
They do a bling poop. Then they throw their fecal matter to like the guests at the suits.
See, that's a pretty potent weapon, if you ask me. Imagine the grizzly bear is trying to attack you, just gets a face full of shit.
Well, I guess
He's
so.
gonna be having a
You
bad
cover
day.
up his nose.
So,
Yeah, man.
well, what about the lion? We're all just kind of ruling out lion in general.
Right.
And
Yeah, he's
tigers.
done. He's
so just
overrated.
gorilla and
he-
grizzly.
The lion has no ability to like stand on his like in two legs like a grizzly, and you know
I think the hair is a big disadvantage, actually.
I mean,
On the
okay,
lion?
hold up.
You
But,
get on
but
the back and grab it.
yeah, that's true.
You know
but
what I mean?
a gorilla against a lion, though, who would win?
Okay.
I think it's a pretty even match. Is it? Has this been
I think the
tested before?
biggest advantage to the gorilla is the ability to grab
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That thing is a huge advantage.
But who's faster?
Probably a
lion.
lion,
Probably
but
lion.
it's only short. It's a short spurt for lions,
Because
from what I understand.
lions can also like climb trees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Also
I mean, not as
gorillas.
well.
But a gorilla can probably choke him, but a lion's like jaw is.
I guess that's the thing, is that gorilla, I just don't know how it could kill the other animals without
Yeah.
just breaking its jaw open, I guess.
that's true.
Like going like that.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
thought about
but
I
that.
just
That's
don't. I
only
don't think
King
it has a
Kong.
good
Yeah.
offensive move.
Yeah, I don't think
It's not gonna pummel it to death.
Yeah, it's not gonna just hit it to death, you know. So it's like what's the argument like for the gorilla?
Yeah,
That's
the bear
true.
probably wins, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, the original question was lion, tiger, and grizzly bear, right? We just ruled out tiger.
A tiger's just a smaller lion that's
Yeah.
faster, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the tigers are.
I think
I heard they're more vicious than
yeah,
lions.
Yeah.
from
The
what I
tiger,
understand.
a tiger would definitely kill a lion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. I heard they're ruthless.
Of course, it's the lions, tigers, and bears. That's the.
Yeah,
Oh
lions.
my, lions, tigers, bear. No,
So I guess like the
That's
real
why I said he
the
doesn't
real
know what
question
we're
is like a tiger against a grizzly bear. I would
I
still
still
say
say the
grizzly
grizzly,
bear.
man.
Yeah.
dude.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: what animal do you think you can fight and win? Like the biggest animal?
Platypus.
Fucking chicken, dude.
No, like the biggest animal that you
Maybe
think
a
you could fight and win.
Okay. Okay.
You?
The biggest animal, or you, Steven? What's the biggest animal that you think you could take on?
Or like an emu.
An emu.
That was an emu.
It's like an ostrich, but
Yeah.
slightly smaller. I
But
don't know.
that's
That's
just
tough.
Yeah, you know, you're like,
I've seen them before. Actually, my great aunt had 2 emus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those things were kind of mean though. You would feed it eggs, which felt kind of wrong because they lay eggs. But yeah, you would hold them in your hand and they would
It's
just peck them out of your hand.
Oh, horses, they do that. They kind of like whenever I
They
feed
peck?
the horse. No, they don't peck, but they yank the food out of your hand. Like they go. Like,
Yeah, they're real violent.
have you seen the video where like a horse like grabs a cat with his mouth and he just eats him? He's like,
No,
it's funny.
Brendon's
No.
still thinking about the last question.
I'm
What do
still
you-
trying to process
Okay,
the
go
other
for it.
first.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like a dog or something.
You
Like,
think you,
Maybe not
realistically-
any dog.
Like not any dog.
It's like
but
a mastiff.
like you couldn't take on a pit bull if it was like
Maybe not a pit bull.
but you could probably take on
like a
Billy.
chewini.
Yeah, because we're not like you think about humans. We're
yeah,
we're
dude.
like without tools.
how,
Like,
how do we survive?
Yeah.
yeah, we
Well, 'cause our brain,
like our whole like
Rhetorical.
body structure is
Yeah.
we don't got teeth. We don't have claws.
We
We,
don't.
have very soft, delicate skin.
Yeah, we do.
we were fucked. Like if we were out in the wild.
In the wilderness without our different brain. Yeah,
You think,
we would be
you
fucked.
think a dog is like the biggest?
Probably, dude. Like a medium-sized dog or something. Like you just choke it out or something.
Well, like the strongest, let me put it that way, because like a llama, you could probably kill a llama, but like it's bigger than a dog.
Yeah, like,
But a dog is stronger than a llama.
What about an ostrich? Do you all think you could take an ostrich?
I don't know.
dude. Those things, like if it kicks you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know,
done. You're
dude.
cut open.
What about a kangaroo?
No,
No.
I could not take on a kangaroo,
No.
bro.
And then you think like monkeys too, right? Like
No,
they're way stronger.
They're strong.
Yeah, dude, they are right.
They're strong as
fucking strong.
Fuck, dude. A monkey.
I want
you
to
cannot
touch
take
one
a
out.
monkey.
Like as I heard, like the muscles are just like it's like touching a
Wood.
table.
Yeah, I heard that on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I've
like
heard.
yeah, it's just like
I mean, how many people do you see swinging around by their arms? Like,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
man, you see them on American Ninja Warrior. You're like, that guy's jacked.
yeah,
You
and
know
they
what I mean?
do
He's
this
not even
like on a daily basis.
Yeah, the weakest monkey is stronger than the strongest guy in American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah,
Fuck
dude.
that. Yeah, no, it's probably just a dog, dude.
A dog?
or like a snake or something.
A snake.
Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know about
humans
snakes.
like Well, a better question would be with tools or without tools. Like
Without
do,
tools.
Do you have like a spear?
No,
allowed?
you
Like-
you have like boxing gloves at best.
no, yeah, probably like a dog, maybe like a small dog, small medium dog.
Small medium dog.
That's
like a
that's like
corgi?
trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A corgi.
Yeah,
Nah, something more
Listening.
vicious.
yeah. Because if you go pit bull, actually, I've seen a lot of pit bull accidents actually in the hospital.
No way, really.
Yeah, not a lot, but I've seen some. Yeah, where
But they're
just-
actually like that
What?
breed is like the most common in the hospital.
I think
well,
it's nurture more than nature.
some that
to
I've
be
seen.
honest.
Yeah, I've actually because
Yeah.
I've seen some really sweet pit bulls, man.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
they're
That's what I'm
so
saying. I've seen
sweet,
some
dog.
really chill ones too. I
But
think
if
it's
you raise them to be,
Yeah, there is
why
what I
not?
mean.
It's just that they can bite hard.
Mhm.
Yeah, they
have the
bite
can,
capability
and
to
they're
go.
very hyperactive. You know, they're very like they always want to like be moving.
Yeah, when they won't let go,
Yeah.
dude. Oh man, I got a story to tell you about a pit bull.
Okay.
So
go.
it was so I was doing like I used to do DoorDash like a couple of years ago, like
Okay.
during the
Oh,
pandemic
nice.
stuff. Yeah, I was doing that for a little bit. Anyways, so we
You
got
and me
the
both.
really
Yeah.
bad part of town that we delivered to, and where they had like all these dogs up in the front yard and stuff, and they had this fucking pit bull, bro. And now it was like about a block away, but I could see it, and it was like barking at us, right? And I just kept barking and barking and barking. It didn't do anything. It was just there looking at us and barking. And so we get down. It was me and Reg at the time. We get down real quick, drop off the shit, get in the car, dude. As soon as we started backing up, you just see the pit bull charge at our car, bro. This fucking pit bull was biting the tire. I could hear it biting the tires. I could hear it biting like the trim on the door.
What?
Just biting it, like full on biting us as we were driving out.
Wait, but like you left the food on the property of the pit bull, or like he was a block away.
Yeah, no, he was like, it was weird the way, because this is like a real like bad part of town. So it was like a big acreage
Okay.
and with like houses on it,
Okay.
you know, so like everyone's kind of living on like the same, like it's like the same address but like multiple houses. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just like
Oh, you talking about like those like mobile homes?
It's like
style
the,
things they like put down or what?
like a colonia type of
Oh.
like, you know, like setup. Like it was bad.
I did do a
Bad
few
part of
like
town.
that to Edinburgh one time, and I was just like, I don't know which house it is. And I remember I dropped it one time, and then they were like, "Hey, where's my food?" I'm like, "Hey, I took it to where you guys told me."
Yeah. Anyways, so
Yeah,
Go
dogs
back to-
everywhere too.
So that pit bull, like looking at that, thinking like I could take it. No way, dude. That thing was
Yeah.
like you said, muscles on its shoulders
Yeah.
and it had, like this big.
And the
fat
bite is
head.
just way too strong.
No, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was my experience with a bad pit bull. But most of the pit bulls I've seen pretty chill. And
Yeah, pretty
nice
chill.
and friendly. And
Do you think you could take any animal in Africa?
No, there's monkeys.
That's what I'm saying.
No, definitely
no.
not.
What
Not
about the
in-
little
not in-
thing that comes out of the ground?
Come on, bro.
Maybe.
Those are tiny.
Okay, but you got to take on a pack of them. There's like 60 of them.
Well, how about this?
Shit, 60 is okay. Now we're talking like
Like 60 squirrels.
okay, shit.
How many chihuahuas do you think you could take on?
Not many.
Not many.
Realistically, no.
Dude, they're more vicious than the pit bulls. They just don't have the bite.
Yeah.
I mean, they bite you, but then you get a couple that bite you. Let's just say, like, couple biting your ankles, they're like locked on, and then you try to like, and then they start grabbing your arms, and then you're
Yeah.
on your arms, and then you're on your
And
neck.
it's
Like, fuck it, you're done.
You know what we should pull up? We should pull up that calculator. Have you ever seen it? It's like how many 5-year-olds could you fight?
Oh yeah. Let's see. What? You can do that?
Yeah, no, it was a website for a while. It was like how many toddlers do you think you could take on?
Oh no, toddlers.
Like you like put in like it's a really weird website to be
no,
honest.
toddlers I could take on a few, no
Yeah?
doubt. Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but
you
I
just
mean
kick
everybody
'em.
has a number because
Yeah,
if,
you
Oh,
kick 'em
is it a
across.
BuzzFeed?
but like let's say if you were in your house, right, and you had hypothetically 2,000 toddlers in there that wanted to take you on. I mean, eventually, right?
Eventually, but no, I take
Okay.
them all out. Just kick them.
Yeah,
you just
like
kick them
all
like a
day.
football, dude. It's it. It's over.
Nerdtest.com.
Well, yeah, no, but could you do it for like 12 hours, 15 hours? You know what I mean? Like continuously coming. Like there's
No.
a certain
Okay.
point where you're just gonna give out.
Yeah, no, not 12 hours.
You know.
A good hour.
Okay.
It'd be all-
There is.
It's kind of dark if you think about it, but you have to just take it very lightheartedly. Let's be real.
Okay, so there is 12 questions, right? Who wants to go first?
Let's let Brendon go first.
Brendon?
Let's
Okay.
let
Do it.
Brendon go first.
Number one.
All right.
What is your body type? Number one, obese. I love fast foods. Overweight. I can't exercise.
Why you
too
say
often.
obese first, and then you look at me when you say obese?
I didn't look at you. Put the camera.
This
Dude, you're gonna
fucking guy.
make me spit my coffee,
It's
man.
number one. It's the number one option. Okay, number
All
one.
right, obese.
A. Obese. I love fast foods. Number two. Overweight. I can't exercise too often. Three.
I mean,
average. I only buy a hamburger once a week. Slim or muscular.
See,
Muscular, bro. Come on. I mean,
they're
I'm a 10.
I don't know. They're kind of misconstruing these arguments.
I mean, I'm obese.
I don't think you're
You
obese.
should be
Based off of my
overweight and love
BMI,
to-
my
Well,
BMI, I'm
yeah,
obese.
but the way they define it here, you're
Medically.
probably under the overweight.
Thanks for classifying me.
This guy.
Thanks for telling me what I am, Max.
Not
All right,
like that,
fine.
bro.
Just put overweight,
Okay.
bro. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
do
fine.
you think you're average?
No, I'm overweight. Yeah.
Max is
I
making
was gonna put obese.
He's making a
like,
whole lot
my-
of assumptions today.
Damn, dude.
Male.
Stop, bro.
You first invite me and
Okay.
then you
Male
insulted me
AI.
about my
And then
weight.
you-
Jeez.
He's just here to make fun of him.
I know. That's
Dude.
why. And now I know why you brought me on. It's fine.
You know what? God damn it. All right, how long can your arms reach? Well, I don't know. It says under a meter, under 3.25 feet, about 1 meter, or over 1 meter. Your
I don't
arm,
know.
you know.
You
I'm
got
not
a measuring
meter.
tape?
Maybe like under. Maybe I'm a meter.
Oh, my friend's calling me. Sorry, bro.
A meter?
That's about. I think that's over a meter. How many feet do you think that is?
You think it's over?
Let me see.
I mean, we're like borderline a meter. Like it's either right over or right
Well,
under.
isn't the height like your actual height, like your both of your arms extended?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". So right here,
Oh, I'm not 6 foot.
it would not be 6 foot.
So I'm under a meter.
So how about we put
It's
about 1
4
meter?
iPhones.
that was
Okay. So then we gotta get
Okay.
it in inches.
six. That's like 6 inches, no? 24 inches.
I don't know what.
You know what? Okay, we're gonna put
I know where
about.
that was going. I know exactly where that was going.
I wouldn't know.
We gotta continue that conversation. Moving on.
All right.
Question 3.
I really used to answer.
This is a PG show.
No,
Jesus.
okay. Number 3. How is your balance? A. I can't have difficulty balancing on one leg. B. Average balance. C. Excellent balance.
No, probably one leg.
You have difficulty balancing on one leg.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A. 4. How high can you kick? A. I
Nah,
can't kick. I have a broken leg. B. I don't know. C. Not very high. I can kick barely 2 feet. And then average about 3 feet or 90 centimeters, or high over 3 feet.
Below average, probably. Like
Yeah,
Below
I think
average?
I'm probably there too.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
not
very
flexible.
high. I
Not
can barely
flexible
kick
at all.
2 feet. Okay. 5. How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". That'll be somewhat average. 5 to 6 feet. Okay. How old are you?
30.
Okay, 30. 18 to 30.
That hurts
18 to 30.
say. Damn.
That's it.
You're not 31? Because that's a
Yeah.
whole other category. I'm
not
kidding.
yet.
I'm kidding. Okay,
When's your
okay,
birthday? Are you closer to 31 than you are 30?
Yeah, April. Yeah, we're almost there.
Oh, then you gotta put 31, man.
Okay. All right. 31
That's
to
close.
49.
That's more accurate.
But
Yeah,
he puts him in a bracket of 31 to 49.
Yeah, but I mean, right now he's in the bracket of 18 to 30.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we're
I'm
gonna-
not.
we're
like,
gonna
come on,
give
I'm
it
not
to-
yeah,
competing
we'll
with
give it
any
to
of
the
you.
guys.
Hello.
There's no way.
7. Do you have experience in martial arts? Never heard of it. I don't know. None.
I guess now I do.
A
Jiu-jitsu.
bit.
You put yeah.
You know the basics?
Basics, yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, for sure, basics.
In your lifetime, how many fights have you been in? And how many have you won?
Like no fights.
No
well, no
fights.
wait. No, does jujitsu count? That's not a fight.
I don't think
Yeah,
that-
that's probably
that's
fight.
They're talking
sparring.
about, like,
That's-
street
that's sparring,
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.
Have you ever been trampled? What is that?
No, never.
It's
been
you get fall over and you get stepped on by multiple people.
well, this one
usually.
time at the strip club, I was like smothered online. Just kidding.
I'm like,
Does that count? No. Okay,
your wife
never
is
mind.
not listening to this podcast.
All right, never mind. All right.
10.
No, never been.
Do you
trampled.
fight dirty?
Yes, definitely would fight dirty.
11. How will you feel that you were fighting children? Wrong, neutral, don't care, mixed feelings.
Yeah, I'd fight a kid, punch a kid in the face.
All right,
Depends though, like
Don't
what
care?
for.
Context, right?
Don't care.
Yeah, it depends.
yeah,
on the
context.
I'd
Well,
punch
what
a
if
kid in
there's
the
zombie
face.
kids?
Zombie kid, yeah.
Well, what if
Punch
it's
him in the face.
yeah? Would you pick up a child and use it as a weapon?
Yeah.
A. I thought that was against the rules. No. If she attacked me first, or yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Not my kids, but
Submit.
somebody's
child.
A child, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Test results. Please rate this. Stings will not direct. Awesome.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's like
Test scores. Okay.
I don't think that'd be my first choice for weapon, but if it's asking if I would, then
Yeah, I would.
definitely.
depends.
If
Life and death, yeah.
If it was necessary, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Not
sure.
even life and death, just bonus points.
You would.
You get style points for using the kid.
Just style points, honestly. If they're
Yeah.
like, oh, like +1.
It says that you
Style.
could fight 24 children.
24.
That's pretty good.
That's actually kind of disappointing. I'm not
That's a
gonna lie.
little. Yeah, I guess the idea is too is that they're all coming at you at once.
Oh, all at once.
Like yeah, that's the thing. It's not like you. It's
Oh, I
not one
see,
after the
I
other.
see, I
It's
see,
like
I
there's
see.
24 kids that suddenly just swarm you. That's
Yeah.
basically you could take on a full classroom. Just
I mean,
about.
okay.
Yeah, you could take on a full classroom.
Yeah.
But if there was like 2 classrooms, it'd be game over. They'd just swarm on top
Yeah, that's
of
a
you.
good point. Now I put it.
You know
it's
what I mean?
actually okay.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's
it's
pretty good.
okay, yeah.
Dude, why are we talking about beating up kids?
I don't know. It's just
Okay,
a podcast,
Steven, let's
up?
do it. What is
All
your
right.
body type? Muscular, slim, average, overweight, obese?
They're pretty slim.
Slim, yeah.
bro. I would say
2,
muscular.
how long can your arms reach? Under a meter, about a 1 meter, over 1 meter.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9", but I got long arms.
I'm gonna put about 1 meter,
All right, bet.
Probably
which is
something like
3.25
that.
feet.
What is it?
3, how is your balance? I can't dash have difficulty balancing on one leg. 2, average balance. 3, excellent balance.
Well, I haven't fallen off a cliff and died yet, so
Excellent. I mean, can you do like the one leg, the Miyagi stand?
I can do a one-legged. I can do like a pistol squat.
Okay, there you go. Excellent balance. 4, how high can you kick? I can kick. I don't know. Not very high. 2 feet. Average about 3 feet or high.
Not very high at all. I got tight hamstrings.
Oh yeah, you can't kick like waist
No,
high.
I can't. Well, I mean, I could probably kick waist high, but if I go sideways a little bit, I can't kick very high.
Yeah, no. Like whenever you kick it, like you gotta go sideways.
Yeah, not very high. Probably like waist. That's about
Okay.
it. Definitely not like as
So-
high as you.
Average about 3 feet.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 3 feet. Maybe.
Okay. How tall are you? 5 to 6 feet, right?
What? Oh, then the category. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like 5'9".
Okay. Let's see. How old are
5'8" and a
you?
half.
You're 18 to 30. Do you have experience in martial arts?
No.
None. I can't even spin while kicking. In your lifetime, how many fights have you been in? How many have you won? You know, this is like surprisingly close to Brendon.
7. I'm just joking. You're like, man.
Like,
What did you do before in the
yeah.
past life?
All in the last 2 weeks, actually. You're like,
Damn.
hey, weren't you out of town? I'm
I
like,
know.
let's not get into this. I'm just checking. No,
Underground.
it's 0.
Yeah, 0.
0.
Have you ever been trampled? He has to think about it. He starts crying.
Not really. No. Maybe by my siblings, but it's one of those things where they just like when they both just like attack you and you just kind of lay there and they're both stepping on you.
Oh,
You're like, oh, chill.
yeah.
So I put no.
Okay. Do you fight
Just
dirty?
jokingly. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta do whatever you gotta do.
How would you feel that you were fighting children? Wrong, neutral, I don't care, mixed feelings.
Wrong, neutral, I don't care. Is that what it
Wrong
said?
or neutral, I don't care, or mixed feelings. It's 4.
I don't care.
Will you pick up a child and use it as a weapon?
Absolutely.
Yes, no question.
It'll probably be about the same. Yeah, you can fight 28 children
Oh,
because you
okay.
can kick higher.
Oh, and
28.
better balance too.
And the balance too. That's pretty good.
That makes sense.
Good job, Steven.
You can beat a
Max,
20.
you're gonna win.
you want me to do mine?
Do yours.
What's my body type? I guess I'm gonna. Am I fat? I don't know if I'm slim or average.
That I already see this as a thumbnail. Max being like this and is like, "Am I fat?" And it's like me and him both like,
Yeah. Am I slim or
Clickbait.
average?
You're like slim.
You think so?
Well, like you. I mean,
I used to be
depends.
slimmer.
For the valley, you're like slim.
Thanks, Brendon. That makes me feel so much better.
It's true.
I was liking seeing you trip up over your words there. You had more trouble than he did with yours.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like Brendon was trying to be nice. You were like, for the valley, and then
Yeah.
you were just like,
and I was just like, look, man.
you're like obese.
Obese.
Right
No,
away.
no.
You're obese, right?
No. He said that he was obese. I was like, you're not obese. You're a little bit like less than
He's
obese.
trying to be nice.
I'm just saying.
I'm
You're
obese.
like
Might
you're
be
like
my
first
type.
category obese.
Okay,
And then looks at
about
me.
1 meter.
And he's like, what do you think? No?
Friend, fast food. He looks at me.
I guess my arms will
Doesn't
reach
like to
about a meter.
exercise. It's messed up.
Excellent balance. I mean, I can kick pretty high, over 3 feet. How tall I am? 5 to 6. How old are you? An adult.
How tall I am.
How old am? Okay. How do you experience martial arts? I'm gonna put a bit because then the next one is I learned I went to Japan.
Oh,
I'm gonna put a bit, the
Yeah, you put a
basics, because
bit.
I know the basics. I don't know like martial arts like good. In your lifetime, how many fights have you been in? None. Have I ever been trampled? No. I fight dirty? Yes. how will you feel that you were fighting children? I don't know. I guess like I do care that I'm fighting children, but if there were zombies,
I don't think there's zombies in this context. I guess they're just like, would you feel bad like if for whatever reason like
100%.
you had to punch like a 5-year-old in the face?
yeah, I actually would. Mixed feelings. I'm gonna put mixed feelings. Would I pick up a child and use it as a weapon? If it came to it, I guess. I
just don't see it as the most effective weapon, but I wouldn't have a problem doing it.
I mean, if they're already attacking me and there's a valid reason why it's happening.
I mean, it's you just grab a kid
Contextually. Just see shoving, but I don't know about like
just grab him by the arm or the leg.
Oh, it's the same one as you. 28.
Okay.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably because of the mixed feelings.
That's probably why.
It's not a
Yeah.
good weapon. Yeah, unless you're like Thor. You get like
Yeah.
muscles like
And you get that hammer
You
right
get
over there.
the hammer.
yeah, the Thor hammer.
Well, that was a pretty good conversation.
This is getting us canceled. Talking about fighting toddlers.
Fighting toddlers.
They
Hey,
said children, but they didn't specify at what age. So
yeah. What if an adult, like, the that's messed up. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out, bro. I'm gonna cut that out.
You're about to get me on all kinds of stuff, bro.
Hey,
Don't get me
I'm so
started.
glad you didn't get started with the other way around. You're like, what if a adults?
Nah, bro.
That's where I thought you was going with that.
But all right,
That's the logical next step.
I'm out. This is fucking-
Alright, thank you guys for watching.
We got a list here. We got Max. All AIs are men.
Alright, no,
Assuming Brendon's obese.
We just get the police.
What if an
come and
adult
crash into the
identifies
door?
as a child?
No.
The police, it's like a SWAT team, just crashes
Yeah.
into the door.
FBI, open up.
Hands up, hands up. We saw your podcast.
We saw your podcast. You're live on TikTok, dude. I went live on TikTok yesterday on the podcast. Somebody reported me for bullying, and I got banned from being live. I was
Did
like,
you really? What'd you
Yeah.
say?
Nothing.
You were talking about how men are
No,
AIs?
dude. We were just like chilling, and then Frank was like, "Yeah, dude, that always happens." It's like somebody reports it. I was like,
Seriously, and like just because they want to be like.
yeah.
Could be worse.
Dude,
you could have gotten swatted.
Look. I have a hater on my TikTok at the moment. It's pretty funny. Like they just commented on one of my videos. They were like Max Trejo, so I commented their name back, right? And they just replied no, and I said okay. That's pretty weird. And then
Oh, I got a burner account.
how I know that, yeah, it's a burner account. And then in the other one, I'm like, hey guys, so I recorded a podcast and it glitched out, decided not to record. They commented
They're like, haha.
skill issue, and I said for real. And they commented skill issue, and I was like, yeah, for real. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was them. Pretty funny, huh?
Well,
They had nothing better to do.
that's what happens with the fame, man.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty famous.
They don't hate you, Max. They hate your success.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh my god,
They're jealous.
you're jealous of the success.
And your Joe Rogan mics.
What do you think you would do with fame, Brendon?
With fame, just fame. Was I famous and rich?
Sure.
What are you famous for? What would Brendon be famous for?
Fuck, some stupid
Saying
shit.
"Que pasa, Mufasa."
Yeah, some stupid shit. Honestly, it would probably be something that like I was saying something like really inappropriate,
Inappropriate.
like, with like a hot mic.
So you would be like a famous meme.
Yeah,
It's like that guy that got famous for I think his girlfriend came up to him and gave him like this test. And he's like, oh my God, what's your problem? Like, that's messed up.
Which one?
Yeah. And then she was like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. He's like, that's so messed up. Like, why would you come over here? Why are you here? Like, my grandma's like not doing well. She's here the whole time. He thought that she brought him a positive COVID test when in reality it was her pregnancy test.
Oh my god.
And he was freaking out thinking that this girl was
COVID.
positive
I
with
heard about
COVID and
that.
just came to show him. So he became a meme. People were like, man, this guy's going to become a father.
Oh my
They're
god.
like, we're praying for you guys.
That's I've never seen that, bro.
Yeah, no, he became pretty
Fuck,
famous for a
dude,
little bit
dude.
just for that.
there was this one that I just saw with this gender reveal, and the guy was playing a prank on his girlfriend or wife or whatever, the baby mama.
Yeah.
And he pretends to like lose the balloons, And dude, this girl goes off on him in front of the family and everything. Like, she was like, "I fucking told you, he's so fucking dumb. Like, I've told you guys, I've been trying to tell you, like in front of everybody, bro." And the guy was like, kind of didn't hear or whatever, and he just goes around the house and like comes back with like the real balloons, like, you know. But dude, like she goes off on him, and she got all this hate, bro. Everybody's making like videos about her, like, you know, like, dude, I'm so sorry that you're with this chick.
Those are some red flags.
Yeah, those are some red flags. But I mean, if you already have a baby with her,
No,
Just too late. Yeah, you're screwed. Like, even if you leave,
18 years.
Child support, you're fucked. You're done. Like, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
oh,
Anyways,
That
that's the
sucks.
first thing that came to mind with
poor
it.
guy. Yeah, like having like a toxic partner, not good.
It's hard now, seeing all the single people.
It's
like,
hard
all my
seeing single people.
all my single friends.
Oh, they're like your age.
Yeah, they're just like,
You know,
dude, it's
getting in
hard
their 50s.
It's hard to date. They're saying,
Okay.
whatever, bro. They're just like, it's hard. It's just hard to find somebody right now.
Well, I mean, I was actually talking about that yesterday on the podcast. It's like with endless options that a lot of women have on dating apps. Of course, you're gonna be really, really picky.
Yeah, I mean, they have the right to be picky. It's every right.
No, and you have to be picky with your partner. It's
Yeah.
your life partner, right?
Yeah,
Hopefully,
absolutely.
but like, you know, like men don't have those endless options on dating apps.
Right.
I think I saw a stat like that. They were talking about it was like more than 75% women on dating apps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was something weird,
something like that. I mean, like, and one of my friends, I saw her Tinder or one of these apps a long time ago, and like every guy that she thought was cute and she would swipe right, he had already liked her, so it was a guaranteed match.
Yeah.
And her app would actually glitch because she had so many matches.
Yeah.
She had over 1,000 matches.
Mm.
Guys could never.
Yeah, it's well, the guys are real visual too. So if it's
Yeah.
like a good-looking girl on Tinder,
Yeah,
of
boom.
course they're gonna just
you just swipe right, right?
But for girls, it's different. It's different. Then it's not so much maybe like the general attraction for some, but it's not like the main.
But you don't think that's
But-
maybe more of a factor on something like Tinder where it's not really about
Right.
relationships
Correct. It's
or
just
like
looks
connections and
hookups.
things like that?
Yeah, you just
You know
look
what I
at
mean?
the
And I
thing
mean, and of course you have to be picky, dude, because you have to believe that everyone's just out to like, they just want to sleep with you.
well, if you're a girl in that,
Yeah.
yeah, like guys, that's all guys. Yeah, most
Yeah.
guys are just like
They just wanna sleep
wanna
with you,
hook up.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's
yeah, I
like,
agree. Yeah, but that's the culture now. It's a hookup culture. It's not like nobody really takes anything seriously anymore. It seems,
Yeah.
from what I'm seeing, it
Yeah,
doesn't seem like
it's all
people
just
are
online.
It's just online hookups and
superficial.
and yeah. I mean, yeah. I always said like if I got divorced or anything, like I'm not dating anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
No long distance international relationships.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, but yeah, I would just wouldn't. It seems like a big headache now.
Yeah.
To try and
You think
date.
so?
Yeah, it seems like it. I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. I just live on my own, like
Yeah, in a cabin like Peter McKinnon.
with a cabin, and
Off the grid.
a dog, and
Billy.
that's it.
Like not Billy.
Not Billy.
He'll be dead from his diabetes by then, but
That's so sad, man.
I really hope Reg is not watching this. Regina.
no, she's not gonna watch it.
Yeah. You know what the good part is nobody's gonna watch after the first 10 minutes anyway. So
Yeah, no, we're good. Nobody's gonna like listen to this until the very end.
Just watch. I'm gonna get a fucking email later. Like, Brendon, I heard your.
hey,
Like,
comments.
but like 3 years down the line, they're gonna
did
be
you
like,
say
"Hey,
divorce?
I heard that podcast 3 years ago,
Yeah,
back in 2023."
She said
She's
those,
just cleaning and listening to it in the
meat
background.
Yeah.
It's like she hears like a keyword and she's like, "Hold on,
Hold on.
back up."
It's like I wanna listen to that podcast that you recorded with Max back in the
What-
day.
What is it like dating now? What's your opinion on it?
What is it like dating now? Okay, so right now I have a really good relationship. But I guess like before this one, it was
I
like
didn't know you.
yeah.
You're not
Oh, you
single?
didn't know?
I didn't know either.
Yeah, you did.
Thanks for
No,
telling
until
us.
super recently.
Thanks for
Yeah.
telling us, bro.
Well, like you and I don't really talk a lot.
Whatever. I don't care.
We don't talk very often, but we're friends.
And when we do talk, you just call me fat.
Oh my God, Wade.
Dude, it's kind of sad actually.
Dude, what do you
Poor guy,
mean,
man.
bro? Stop.
Yeah,
Just trying to hang out together.
I know.
Oh my God. No. He was trying to make this podcast happen. I was trying too. You never came on.
Yeah,
It's true.
I never did,
That's
right?
true.
But I'm here.
Yeah, after
So I
like,
never did.
After like 5 months.
Never.
It took 5
After like 5 months. Yeah, it took like.
Hey, we were trying to get Oscar on too. That was part of it too. I was like,
No,
when Oscar comes on.
No, Oscar never wanted like to really, and I don't want to just push him if he's not comfortable with it, you know.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like it's like I respect that he doesn't want to be on camera.
So
But
dating
yeah,
life.
anyway, so like dating now, like I have a really good relationship. I'm super happy with it. Like, but I guess like
But
no, like the world of dating right now, it is very like, like you get ghosted and it's just like super superficial. Nothing's like a real connection. It feels forced. So whenever you go like on a date for the first time with like someone that either you met online or like I don't know, it just feels forced. Like there's not a real connection there, you know. And so it's very superficial. So it's like, I don't know. I just got lucky with my girl because like she found me. Like she came on to me. She was like, "Hey, what are you doing there, buddy?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just working on this." Like we had the same class, and we
nice.
just had like an instant like attraction and connection. It was super cute, and she just like, you know, came on to me and like that's it. We just started talking and it evolved from there. So it was super cool. But yeah, like to go back to your question, the dating world today just feels very, well, like I said, yeah, superficial, very like bland.
Is it because of
There's nothing's deep. Nothing really means anything.
I hear most people use like dating apps too, right? That's what
Yeah.
most people are in.
Yeah.
That's how they meet.
Yeah, because that's like the norm now. That's
But
like very normal.
But yeah, it seems.
You know, like that's not really.
And is it superficial
Taboo.
because like the very quick like glances of like, oh no, I don't
Yeah.
like this person, don't like this, and you just
Yeah.
keep like swiping, like almost like
and,
TikTok,
and,
right?
and you know that when you go back home, like either if you're a guy or a girl, you're still you can swipe your way onto someone else.
It's funny. I think I had
Yeah, it's true.
it had more of a stigma before. I
Yeah.
think
Mhm.
like
It
things
did.
like Tinder, because I remember like 5 years ago, I did a wedding, and we were just having small talk with I don't know if it was the bride or the groom.
Yeah.
And we were just talking, and they're like, "Oh, like how did you guys meet?" Because it wasn't the questionnaire. We were just talking, right? And they were like, "Oh, we met on Tinder," and the whole room got quiet.
Yeah, I had more of a
Yeah,
stigma.
because I think her mom overheard, and she didn't know. I think they made it unclear
We
about
just
the
had a wedding.
circumstances.
I shot a wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been a couple that's been like that,
It's
but
been a
it's, just-
couple,
it's
so-
kind of funny.
So, but Brendon, I gave Brendon like this, my friend's lead, right?
tell
And
him
like
the story.
he got married to this girl, but they actually met on Tinder, but the parents didn't know.
Oh, I see.
And Brendon was shooting it, and I was there like as an invite. And this guy like he didn't have a best man, but it was one of his best friends from like New York or something, from like way up there. And he gave a speech to it, and he was like, "Oh, who would have thought? Like, you know, y'all met in a dating app, and now y'all are here getting married." And then like everybody just gets quiet, and like the bride looks at her mom, she's like, "Oh, dude, it was super
Because
uncomfortable."
what did
dude.
they say? They how did they say they met? They met at class or something?
No, that
or?
they met in a track at night.
Oh
in
yeah,
a,
they
in
were
a track
running.
court.
Yeah, they were.
They were like,
running.
"Oh no, just to reconfirm, everyone, we met by running."
Oh yeah,
Right.
He had to get the mic. He was like, no, we did meet on,
Yeah,
on the track.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah, dude. And I was just like, "No, dude,
I
that was so hard to
know.
watch. That was so hard to
Backpedaling.
watch."
Yes, dude. I think they filled out the questionnaire. They even said that. No. I think they put track.
Yeah, they did.
They
Oh,
did put
really?
track.
Oh, no, yeah.
They lied to you
Can
too.
I check it?
Yeah.
Do we have time to check? I still have
Sure,
the. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure I still have the
Yeah,
questionnaire.
man, you're calling them out. It's messed
Yeah.
up.
No, we're not gonna say his name, but he's a really good friend of mine.
Yeah,
He would
No,
have.
I
He
love
would
that
not have
man.
it.
They were great, dude.
He's super cool.
It was a great referral.
Every time he comes down here, dude, he's super good at ping pong, and like the way that his height and his style of playing ping pong fits me, and like we can just go like back and forth like real hard, and it's just amazing. That's not very wrong.
It's better than when we played.
What do we play?
No, anytime we would play ping pong,
Oh,
it
yeah.
it would be like
You'd be like-
40 minutes of you hitting the ball, me missing it, me trying to get the ball over the net,
Yeah.
and then having to go get it again.
But you
it
know
just-
what?
I got my step count up though.
Yeah. My friend Ruben, I taught him how to play ping pong, and throughout the semester, like we would play like very, very consistently, like at least twice a week. And he ended up like beating me once at the end of the semester.
No, I'm not teachable.
You know,
Yeah.
you're not coachable.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you pull it up?
we've had to work with you for
We had to work with him for
We know
Just
Steven.
lift
quite a bit of
weights
years. He's very like my way is right. Oh,
and
Yeah.
walk around.
They lied to me.
Oh, they did.
Oh, yeah?
It says here they met on the track and field.
Oh no!
That's cool. That's a secret. They want. I get it. They didn't want.
Yeah.
They didn't want
Yeah,
anybody
no,
to
they
know.
didn't
They
want
wanted
it to
to
come
keep
out,
it back, but it did come out.
Yeah, it did come out.
Apparently,
of that
the
speech.
best man didn't get the memo.
Yeah, he didn't know that the parents didn't know. Oh yeah, that was hard to watch, and I was like, oh yeah, I was just like,
It got
oh.
super tense and awkward for like a couple seconds. Where it got quiet. And everyone was like,
everybody was like, ah.
So how do you?
but it didn't matter. They were married anyway, so the parents were just like, well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out,
They were
right?
already married.
It worked out, yeah.
So how do your kids get along? They like the new baby.
Dude, why you gotta ask me that, dude? It's like
I'm just
WWE.
curious.
with,
Is it
like,
really?
kids, man? Like my eldest and my middle kid, man, they're always fighting, bro.
They're always fighting, but
Always
they're
fighting.
not
What
jealous
about
of
the
the new
youngest?
kid, right? Like they're just like, oh yeah.
No,
like,
no, they're not jealous. Of the new
Not
kid.
yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But there's gonna be a rivalry, with the
Give it a year or two.
youngest, yeah. But once you can talk and start grabbing things, and
Yeah.
No, but right now it's got the two oldest ones are just
You didn't hear anybody say like, "Oh, put her back."
yeah.
Not yet.
No.
wait. So what's the age difference between the oldest and the middle?
6
6 years?
No, the oldest in the middle.
Yeah,
Just like almost less than 2 years.
less than 2 years. Oh, okay, so there was not really a chance for there to be a rivalry when the new one was born, or the middle one was born.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I
but
see.
they're grown up, and then it's like they're just fighting, and
Yeah.
no, just, yeah.
It's just SmackDown, Monday Night
It's
Raw.
gonna be interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, they're always fighting. Always. It's like, but it's
It's like my siblings.
Yeah,
yeah, it's just I guess part of growing up, man.
yeah. You gotta fight. You gotta survive of the fittest.
Yeah, I think it's good important to have like siblings. Can't be an only child and not have any conflict at all growing up. Are you only
Yeah.
child? Who's only child? Nobody. Yeah, no, I think it's good. It's good. It's good.
Were
to
you
have
an only
conflict.
child?
For a long time, I was actually.
Oh yeah.
I was
So
like,
I
you
was
have
like-
brothers.
Yeah, but I was like 10, 11, I think, when my
Oh.
brother was born. Yeah, it's a huge age gap.
I see.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the Christmases were bomb.
Why?
Up until my brother was born. And then when my brother
Yeah.
was born, that was kind of like, shit, I didn't get a lot of gifts. But bro, for those
Had to
like
calm
first
down a
10
bit.
years, bro,
Yeah.
all those gifts, you wake up in the morning, you go down, you go down the hall and you see all the gifts.
You're
and
like, damn.
all those are mine, dude.
Santa's
Fuck.
spoiling me.
And then once
Yeah.
you have a brother, you're like,
like,
shit, now I gotta
cut
go
those
through
in
this.
half.
Gotta go through this pile, and it's like, damn, none of these have my name on it.
But
It's
Yeah.
all like,
she's getting a
You
little
know.
tight. It's like I don't have any more gifts.
Yeah.
Like, why are these boxes smaller?
Then when the third kid came, when my sister came around, I was like,
that's over.
shit, I didn't get nothing anymore. One box.
Only one box
socks.
for Brendon.
Dude, it's not even wrapped anymore. They're like, oh yeah, we forgot to wrap it, Brendon. It's in that corner. Over there.
It's in the pantry.
It's funny
Go
too.
get it.
It's like, did you ever get clothes when you were a kid and like you just hated it?
Yeah.
And then now, like when you're an adult, you're like, man, like I
Yes.
needed socks.
I
Yeah.
needed. It's like, how did
Yeah.
you know my underwear had holes in it?
Yeah.
The
How
holes
did you
had
know
holes.
I needed these?
And when you were a kid, you were like, "Fuck! Like, what do I need a fucking
Clothes.
shirt for?"
Yeah. Now you're like more.
Yeah. No, these shoes actually, these shoes that my sister got them for me last
Yeah?
year on Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, dude, I needed shoes.
Old Navy
I'm
also.
so happy.
Yeah.
Even cash now too. Like even cash, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, cash is good. Cash is good.
Buy a memory card or something with it.
Yeah, nice SSD, if any. I actually bought a new
You think we
SSD
got
right now.
SSD money in there.
I mean,
Come
dude,
on, man.
that was
We got
$100.
we got 32 gigabyte, 75 megabits a second kind of Christmas money coming in.
Dude,
Like, this was $11.99 at Best Buy.
So yesterday
Jeez.
I recorded a podcast, right? I told you, and only 38 minutes got recorded because there was a glitch with either the 18 mini and the SSD together, or just the 18 mini. I don't fucking know. I've
Or
never
just
had
the
that.
SSD.
Yeah, I've never had that problem before. So I bought a new SSD because there's no way I'm recording into that SSD anymore if there was one problem. So I bought a new one, and it's like a recommended. They don't recommend you the 2 terabyte. They recommend the 1 terabyte because too much capacity can cause a problem with recording.
We
So I
saw
bought-
that happened with the Blackmagic. You remember when we had the Pocket 4K?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, don't get the 2
Don't get
terabyte
2 terabyte.
Oh, really?
T5.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Pocket-
you had a CFast.
Pocket 4K is a
Let's see
camera for
fast.
anyone listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I kind of remember that now.
Yeah, so I bought
I
that
don't remember.
SanDisk,
Med. Like,
I
Med
which
bought
you
it.
which you should buy, bro. They're on sale right now.
How much are they now?
They're $110 and they used to be $300.
Oh, it's not bad actually.
That's not bad, and it's a
I
1
already have
terabyte
two.
extreme SSD,
And a
SanDisk,
NAS.
whatever.
I was like,
I got 3 of them already.
yeah.
Yeah, well now I have like a 2 T5s, 1 T7, and 1 SanDisk Extreme. That's crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah, I have a lot of space. I need to fill them up.
You,
I'll
get,
sell
you
you
need to
my-
get a $5,000 NAS.
I got a NAS. You could buy it for me if you want.
What's that?
I don't know. It's just a big box with an Ethernet port.
It's like
Oh,
drives.
is that your RAID setup?
Yeah, the RAID setup. Yeah, Fuck that.
Don't you have like 14 terabytes there?
more like
Like 28?
almost 100 terabytes, but like not all of it's being utilized. It's like for the RAID setup, you need like 40% or something or 20%. So I really only had like 60 available, which I'm already almost full, dude.
What?
60? Oh, you keep the RAWs, right?
Yeah, I keep all the raws and the
Oh,
footage
that'll
and
do
stuff
it.
just in case. I actually had a client actually come up to me and was like, "Hey, do you still have the raw like footage?" I was like,
From like how many years ago?
2 years ago. We
Damn.
shot their wedding 2 years ago, I think.
And you were like, yeah.
Like, yes, I got it. Fuck yeah.
It's not bad. I think they have an Oscar. They asked like the company, they were like, "Oh, do you guys have like this dance?" Because they didn't pay for it or they didn't ask for it. And they asked for it from like 2017.
You still had it?
Yeah, you still had it on hard drives.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
been quite a few years.
Yeah,
already.
so
Yeah.
keep it just
I
in
back
case.
up
It's been
everything
6 years.
there on that little
Like,
platinum one.
Yeah, it's like a curse to keep it, and like because you're trying to look out for your clients too, but like at the
Yeah.
same time, like
It's
I had a
expensive.
friend of mine whose her dad died recently.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "Do you have any other photos?" Or what?
Yeah, we did a family session, and the ones that I delivered, she was like cool with, but she's like, "Do you have one other one that like has like our full bodies, like so you could see us?" Like, and I was like, "Oh, let me check," and sure enough, like I had like a better angle, I guess.
Yeah. But that you had not edited before.
You
Yeah, no, no.
have you ever done a wedding for someone that's divorced? Like after the wedding, obviously.
No, not yet.
No.
But I have one story where we did their engagement session, and dude,
It didn't go through?
it didn't go through.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she texted me and she told me. Oh, let me get backstory, dude. These they were like a really religious couple. I know we shouldn't talk about like religion, but whatever. They're really nice though. They seemed like super sweet people.
No, yeah, for context. They were really...
Yeah, they were like really involved with the church, and they wouldn't even like during the posing, they wouldn't even want to touch each other for a long
gap?
extended period of time
Oh,
because they
man.
would get uncomfortable because they weren't like used to like being so close,
Yeah.
and even kissing and stuff like that was like kind of like, oh no,
Like taboo?
Like,
Right.
Hard to take photos or no?
yeah, it was a little, like holding hands and walking. That's kind of like
I
poses we
see.
would do. But like I noticed like if I would just put them like close to each other, like they would kind of be like, oh, we're not used to doing this, dude. The guy got another girl pregnant. She texted me. She's like, hey, so and so got another girl pregnant. So needless to say, the wedding's off. I was like, what am I? What? Yes, dude. This is the last people on earth that I thought would be like the
In
two.
this situation.
Yes.
See, but that's
Holy
that's a
cow,
weird
bro.
argument because it's also like, I mean, like, of course they wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Was he just not committed to her enough? Or,
I don't know.
So it's like he just went out and looked for it elsewhere.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was very surprised.
That
And
reminds
sure enough,
me-
yeah, like they're not.
And
not
was he
together.
like as religious as her?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about him, but that's the thing. Like,
That's heavyweight.
you just don't know, and
Oh my god! Dude,
like in
poor-
the
poor
offices
girl,
when they
dude.
when they swap girls
Fuck.
for like STDs and stuff, like
Yeah.
the girls are always like usually be like, hey, I'm faithful, like I'm not cheating on anybody, like my husband's the only person I'm married to, but they swap because like they're like, well, you're faithful, but do you know if your husband has been sleeping
yeah,
around?
yeah.
So, let's
Oh.
find out.
Yeah.
Like if you got an STD and you're faithful, then
Yeah.
how'd you get chlamydia?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
so you just never know.
Fuck, that happened to Bert Kreischer. Have you
Uh-uh.
have you heard that story?
No, dude.
Not with his wife, but with his girlfriend at the time. And his doctor, he was like, "Come on, bro. Like you can tell me if you're cheating. Like I'm not gonna tell anyone." He's like, "I'm not cheating. Like for real." He's like, "Okay, the only other option is either your girlfriend's cheating on you, or like whenever you go to a bar, do you and your dick like go separate ways and then you meet up at the end of the night?" He's like, "No, we don't do that." And he's like, "Your girlfriend's cheating on you." He's like, "There's no way." and he found out later that his girlfriend was cheating on him. So he got like a weird STD. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's the thing about cheating, bro. Like, God damn it, how can you be in a relationship, like sleeping with other people, and then go back to like that's just
To your wife.
Yeah, I don't know.
To your
They
wife.
like double.
That's like
Yeah.
that's beyond fuck. Not only just like the emotional part about it, but just like and even the physical part about like getting your wife sick with an STD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's his
Fuck,
foul, bro. That's his foul, bro.
Come on, man. Eek, was-
And
that's messed
especially
up.
okay, number one, like especially if like you're already married, and then if you have kids,
No,
you're
no
fucking up
way.
that,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
you're
no,
fucking
never
up
do
a
that.
whole lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. Never,
Yeah.
never would consider ever breaking up the anything like that. Just stay away. Just tell people like don't anything that ever remotely leads to any type of like relationship with another girl. Just put a
No.
wall up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, my wife.
Yeah,
I just mentioned my wife. Like,
Slapping
oh yeah,
the
my
ring
wife.
everywhere.
Boom. Because yeah, like you
You're
want to
like-
ruin that, man. Like not only like just the stats with like with kids, like without a father in the household, like
Yeah.
it just goes
doesn't
way
go
down.
very well. Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't go good at all, man. Like not to say
Yeah, the
kids
stats.
can't be okay, but
They definitely can, but
It's
there
just-
is statistics. I
Yeah,
just
no.
heard them as well. I was like,
It's not
wow, I
good.
didn't know that.
yeah, it's not good. Yeah, you need a mom and a dad.
Yeah,
in
you
the
need
house.
both. Yeah, you need both, definitely.
And who's to say the kids are not going to end up screwed up later in life, anyways? But
You never
the
know.
chances you want to give them the best chance of life and having a happy life.
Yeah,
And
because you
so-
love them. Yeah.
No, just never do that, man.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
crazy,
that.
bro. Fuck. I didn't know that story, bro.
Dude.
Of like the religious couple.
Oh man. Yeah.
Dude,
it
that
was-
reminds me of there was one wedding we were at, right? Didn't you make a joke or something?
one?
It made them all uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, so this couple dude like
Trying to remember it.
they didn't they had never had sex, and I was like, who farts? Or like they had never
yes.
like they had never like slept together, right? So I was like, who farts like louder at night? And they were like, we're gonna find out.
We're like, I
And I was like, oh, another. And then like Brandon with his stick on the ball is fucking so quick.
Oh, yeah.
I know
dude.
both of you guys. I was like, you guys are being. I was like, can you all not read a room? I'm the one here trying to record.
Can y'all not
Right.
read a room?
Like, look, I'm taking the video, right? They have to look like real and
Comfortable.
natural on video. The photo, you just get a little split second, take a few photos, and then you pick out one of them. You're like, oh, look, they're laughing here. They might be awkwardly laughing, but you can't tell.
Yeah.
But then on the video, you just see them like peering at you guys, like. And that's when I had the stabilizer. I'm there filming, and I'm like, this isn't working. I stopped recording. I like close the camera. I'm walking away.
You see Steven like angry, like
Yeah, he's
I'm
like,
like, I have to
God
get out of
damn
here.
it.
Fucking Max.
They
And then
ruined my
and then
shot,
Oscar's like,
bitch.
what happened?
What happened?
How'd the session go? Where are the clips? And I'm like, you don't want to know.
You don't want to know. They're not existent,
I was like,
Sorry,
they
bro.
shut it down real quick.
bro. I like how like
Sorry,
Brendan's
bro.
joke never lands, but he always says it.
I always say it, bro. I don't care. Because they're gonna laugh
always say it.
whether it's a real laugh or a fake laugh. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
It's
But
still gonna get them
it
going.
never lands,
No,
bro.
that had to be the most awkward session though. I think out of all of them because they were real
Yeah.
uncomfortable. It was one after another with you guys.
Yeah.
You were like, they tickled their balls, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then she was like,
yeah.
men and their ball jokes,
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
guys just there like.
Well, no, I was not present for that one. Like you told me about that one. I was
He's
not
trying not to,
present.
the guy's
there.
not trying not to laugh because he
Yes.
doesn't want to seem like a perv.
Yeah, he just yeah.
Even though he would
Everyone-
laugh, bro.
He-
would
no, I
laugh.
guarantee
Come on.
he would,
I'm
but-
guaranteed he's talked. Wow.
Ah,
I
come
wanna
on,
say-
like-
I'm not gonna
like-
give any
like-
info, but yeah, like
Guys talking
guaranteed he
shit,
would.
yeah.
Did you drop your camera at that wedding too?
Oh my God, yes, dude.
Yes.
Yes, you dropped your camera,
I dropped my
and you
camera.
were like, yeah, it's a rental.
It's
I
a
was
rental.
like, what
Yeah,
the
it was a
fuck?
rental.
I scared you though. I picked it up. I was like, it's formatted.
No, I said
was like,
that.
no, dude.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Brendon, where are your photos? I was like, what?
I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I think I cleared it, and you're like, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember that, bro. I was like, no, like your little like strap thingy, like it got loose, right?
Yeah, yeah,
camera just
no.
fell.
Actually, because of that, I always like
don't
get
like
this
that
habit.
screw
I was
ones,
just
man.
like
They're
having
kinda
to screw it.
Yeah. I actually bought one. I have it right there.
Yeah, you were gonna return it. You just didn't.
I was gonna return it, but it actually came in handy.
It's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
I mean,
nice.
if like I don't know, if I ever first shoot,
This actually,
I
this
don't even
very
have two
last
photo
wedding
cameras,
though,
so-
I only shot with the with one camera
oh yeah,
instead of two, and I
Yeah,
kind of
you
liked
guys-
it.
Really?
I kind of liked
it's
it.
pretty chill.
Yeah, just I was like, Max, give me your 24/70, bro. And
Yeah,
I was just
true.
on that all day.
He stole it.
I just stole it. Yeah,
It's not swinging around, slapping you in the hip.
Yeah,
Every
and you
time
just
you're
have one
walking.
camera. Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice to
I'm
have.
cheating on your lenses with my lens.
It's fine.
You haven't tried that Tamron, have you?
Mm-mm.
You seen that they have that 35 to 100,
No.
something like that. A lot of people say it's a good wedding lens. I think it's 2 to 2.8.
Honestly, I never liked the 35. Like I've liked it, but
Yeah,
then when I
it's
switched to
not-
24,
Yeah,
like,
I feel
it's
like it fits better, especially for groups.
Yeah, and it's like for groups, and then like when you're in the room, like in a hotel room, you're usually cramped. So like the 35 was always like I felt like it was too cropped in.
Maybe not for group. If you're trying to get full bodies, no.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you can do that, but
No. But 24 was like, man, once I switched to 24, I was like, man, there's so much space now. Like,
yeah, it's nice. The only thing I don't like is when the room's dirty.
yeah. Then
You
switch over
see
to
the
like
rooms
a-
dirty. Yeah, you
like
gotta-
85
yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
But I like the
With that fit.
2450 combo a lot better than the 3585
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
I felt like both of them are too tight.
Yeah, the 3585 was what I started with.
But then 24 and 50 can be kind of boring sometimes too.
Let's see, yeah, 50 is not enough compression.
And then 24 is just kind of everything.
Yeah, but I like the
So-
24. I like the. I always say this. That like, and the only time I get to do this is like when we're not shooting video and it's just photo.
You're talking about when they had the 24 like 4 inches from their face.
Yeah, getting a 24 close up to somebody because like that perspective with a focal length makes you feel like you're there when you see a photo.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're right next to the person, and that's why I like that focal.
Even
length.
though our eyes are supposedly like 50 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they're 50 mil.
Yeah, but the 50 still feels far. Like when you look at a photo with a 50, it
Sometimes.
feels like you're not like you can't like reach into the photo and touch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird.
Maybe a 40.
But a 24 for sure, you get real close up to somebody.
I've seen a lot of people like the 40. I think they have a Sigma 40 mil.
It's
Really?
a weird
Yeah, a
focal
lot of
length.
people. Yeah, it is weird.
That's kind of weird.
I mean, just
Well,
go.
The cinema focal lengths are usually off. They're like 26, 28, like 40,
Honestly, you just can't go wrong with the 24
like
to 70.
38 mil.
A good
Yeah.
24 to
Yeah.
70, 2.8.
Yeah.
G Master, whatever. I have the Sigma, but the G Master, I'm pretty sure is way better.
yeah,
Isn't there a new one? Or they're doing a new one?
No, it's been
yeah.
out
They
since
just
Yeah,
summer.
it's been
Mark
out.
II. Yeah, yeah.
Last
it's, They just kind of bland though. Like this, the only
Yeah, they're real
thing.
clinical.
It's just it all blends in together.
I see.
You know what I mean? Like
But I mean, that's how all really modern lenses are, to be honest.
yeah, it blends. But like that's why the whole prime lens thing was like shooting with 24 and 50. Like there's a big difference between like the 24 and 50 focal length. Like you can tell in the photos. Like 35, 85, you could tell. When you shoot just 24/7, like all the photos look like they were shot like on the same lens or something.
Really?
I don't
You
know.
feel?
It
You
just
feel?
feels like the same lens. But I like it though because you could zoom in and
It's
out.
convenient.
Yeah,
It's very convenient.
you could catch moments.
At least for like
a
the
lot better.
second shooter.
My
You know?
thing is when I travel, like, it sucks because sometimes I'm like, I wish it was a little wider. And at the same time, I'm like, at 70 mil, I'm like, man, I wish it was a little tighter. So I feel like I just can't.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
true.
decent of everything,
Yeah.
but there's a few shots that I miss on both sides that almost want to make me take
okay.
another lens.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm like, I'm sitting there. So most of the time when I travel, I just take 1635, 7200. I just ignore the middle.
Really.
You do?
Well, that's good for perspective though. Like to create a different.
Like
Two
landscape
different
stuff.
shots.
Yeah, that's usually what I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely have two shots different with those two lenses.
Like use those for like astro nighttime stuff,
Wow.
anything like that, and then 7200 for mountains that are far away.
Yeah. Did you use your 7200? Well, I mean, you didn't take it to Africa, did you?
No,
Okay, so you used your 1635 for that.
no,
that shot?
actually, I only took the vintage lenses.
Oh, really?
Well, I took the film camera also, so I wasn't gonna take the film camera, film lenses, digital camera, and digital lenses. As much as I would have liked to, I was kind of dead set on taking at least a few on film, so I only took a 24 mil and the 100 mil.
So that picture
it.
that you showed me where like you can see the stars.
There's a 100 mil, 2.8, the Canon FD.
Do you feel
Well-
like we're at the point? Remember when Instagram first came out and like they had all these filters that would like dirty up their image, like
Yeah.
that would add like grain and. Do you think we're at the point now where we're like kind of is similar to Instagram where it's like, oh, we have like this really high tech camera that does like 4K, 8K, all this crap, super sharp, clinical lens. And then we're like, fuck it, put a vintage lens on the front just to kind of dirty up the image a little
I
bit.
feel like it was more in style like a few years ago. I don't think it's
as
the same
much?
thing with film. I feel like it got real popular, but back like in the like VSCO days, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh
Where
yeah,
people
the
put
visco
filters,
presets up, yeah.
things
Sure.
like that. I don't think it's as much of a thing anymore. Like maybe like
what do you
5,
think is
6 years
popular
ago.
now then to dirty up the image? Is it the filters, like the lens filters?
Yeah,
So
maybe
like
put the star filters and those
this
like trendy
style,
stuff.
like
Yeah.
the pearlescent and pro mists and all that.
I wouldn't even say pro mist. I'd say like those real like the weird effects where they're like a star. Like stuff like that's what I've been seeing. People are like,
What about just adding grain in Lightroom?
what do you mean?
Yeah, just add grain, make it look like a film.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even to the video now too. I just add grain. It
Oh, you
just
do?
kind of softens up the image a little bit.
Mm.
Especially with the Sony cameras, they're so like sharp.
Yeah.
They're too sharp and it's too clean. It's very clean and very sharp, and I'm like, ugh, no.
The thing is, most of the time
Just, like,
that
dirty
like
it
at
up.
least for video, the grain like goes away once it gets compressed.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
unless you go real heavy with it,
Mhm. Yeah, you have to go super heavy for it to like be visible on
they
YouTube.
come up on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Also to get compressed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get into pinhole photography. That's super cool for me.
That sounds.
Look, it's a box.
You gotta explain it now, dude.
Look,
'cause, like,
it's a box and like there's no lens. There's only like a little opening at the front, and you expose a film to it.
okay.
And there's infinite depth of field. You can be real close. You can it'll focus into infinity because it's using like physics to work, and just develop the film. You have no viewfinder, no lens. You don't know how it's gonna look like, and that's called pinhole photography.
You can do it on your Sony also. You take a body cap and you just drill a hole in the
and
front.
You drill a little hole. Yeah, yeah, you can do it.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Can't
I've
focus.
seen a photo.
You can do it
With the
Everything's
thin copy.
equally out of flow.
digitally. But if you want to
Yeah.
do it with film, like the old way. I'm taking a photography course, and I'm gonna use. Well, the can's not here. It's in the restroom, but I'm gonna use like a little Bang can, and that's gonna be my camera. And we're gonna put like film inside, and we're gonna drill a little hole, and that's gonna be my camera.
It reminds me of a video I saw. Somebody made a camera out of an orange.
And
Not
you can make
joking.
a camera
He
out of
hollowed it
anything.
out.
Oh wow.
Like
Yeah.
put the little piece of film in it. He put tape over the front. And he opened it up to expose it. Closed it.
Oh shit.
Took the film out.
Oh,
I saw
dude,
one-
you can make this like your room. You can make it a camera. Did you know that? You can make
That's
your room a
weird.
camera. Yeah. So you like light proof it. You completely make it like black, and then in one of the windows you cover it up with like either tape or black cardboard, and then you leave an opening, a very small opening or however you want, and then whatever's going on outside, it will reflect inverted onto the opposite wall. So all the trees that you see outside over there, they're gonna be moving in this wall, like if it was like a projector.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's weird. But upside down.
Yeah,
that's
but upside down, and you can use mirrors to reflect it back, and it's crazy. I
That
mean,
makes
people
sense.
do it. Different artists do it. It's fucking crazy, dude.
I like the
See,
idea of that.
photos.
It's nice.
I just took them on the vintage lenses though.
No, it looks good.
I mean, it's easier to carry
No, it
around.
looks nice. Vintage lenses are.
If you stop them down, they can be
Yeah.
sharp too. That's
If
what I
they're
had to
wide
do.
open though, yeah, shooting a vintage wide open.
Oh,
is
yeah.
a big mistake, and you want to do it, or like that's like your immediate thing you want to do, and no, it doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, you can stop down like at least a little
Yeah,
bit. Like
you
if
have
it's
to stop
2.8, just go to 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah,
at
you
least a
definitely
little
have to
bit.
stop down, or else it's gonna look too.
That other wedding, I don't think I did.
Way too
I
soft.
think it's mainly the faster lenses. I think the 2.8 lenses do okay wide open. It's still lenses that are like 1.4, 1.2.
Those, yeah, maybe.
But then part of it too, like with the 1.2 lenses, I mean, you don't buy a 1.2 lens and shoot it at 2.8. So,
Yeah,
That's true.
got to fight the urge.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we call it?
Probably.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I mean, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do you want to
Water
like
coffee.
plug your Instagram, anything?
You can find me at photosbybrendon.com.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have wanting to shoot, he's your guy in the valley. Or do you
Nobody's
do-
gonna want to hire me after this podcast.
Definitely
For
not.
real.
Definitely not.
You, Steven, you want to plug anything in?
No.
So all my three viewers.
Everything's plugged in. already.
StevenYuseda.com.
Used photography.
Useday. Steven Useday. That's my
Photography.
at Steven Useday on Instagram.
Used day.
Tuesday.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Later.